time for one Big Mac with cheese, no onion, and pickles.
It's fucking Logan right
Yeah, it felt like it when I was like, yep. My soul like left my body. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna talk for the rest of this interview.
Peter with 214.
Come on, Peter. Come on, Peter. Here we
Mom,
go.
I'm sorry.
Going down the stretch. And time.
I like how Anthony pulled up
He said, "Where is it?" Anthony's like, "Thank you, Anthony." Anthony's like the Mexican Siri. He just says something. He starts finding a location.
Hello and welcome to The Middle is Open. Abel Carrillo here along with Patrick Espelin, Peter Carrillo, yes sir, and of course our producer inside the box, behind the glass, Anthony Espelin.
What's up, man?
He's like all busy over there.
He's
He's like, I don't talk, Abel. I'm
like,
working here.
yeah.
I'm working here.
People do some shit over here.
But anyways, yeah guys, this
It's like
is
a
our
penalty box over there.
yeah, his penalty box. He's been a bad boy.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Shout out, Anthony.
50th episode, guys.
Today.
50.
We getting
5
old.
0.
Damn, I still remember the first one like yesterday.
Yeah,
It was dope.
when it was just Peter and me.
and tequila shots. Oh yeah, I mean my first episode.
Yeah.
Is 50 a big milestone in podcast still? Like, would you say it's a huge milestone? Because
I would hope it'd be.
it's
I
it's
feel
a,
like it should.
it's a milestone, man.
yeah,
it's a milestone, but is it a big one?
Well, I know
Whoa.
there's a lot of podcasts that start and maybe five episodes in, they realize like how difficult it is just to meet everyone's schedule.
Yeah, it's
And
consistency.
and then it just kind of fades out. So I would say, yeah, man.
Okay, so 50th anniversary, or not even anniversary, 50th show. Fuck it. What is different now? Obviously, there's a fuckload different.
Just look at the.
But
where we're at.
what do you think we've stagnated, we've plateaued, or what do you see in the future?
Damn.
I mean, after we just had a meeting on all the shit we're gonna do.
Well,
Who wants to go first?
I'll start. I'll just make it simple. I don't care if we plateaued in terms of ratings or whatever. Like, obviously, we all look at that stuff.
Yeah, of course.
But I just like where we're going, man. Just because it's like, it's fun. It's fun. Like, I remember starting.
Yeah.
Fucking just Peter and I in the studio. We were talking. Then Pat came along. We were just talking in the studio, you know?
Dude. Yeah.
Then we started doing outside shows on the fucking patio, crickets in the background. Then we had Pat's mom invite us over to their house.
Fucking
and then
pozole, dude.
pozole,
That shit was
fucking
lit. Shout out
just
my mom.
food everywhere. Yeah, shout out to your mom. And then Senora Weaver, she was like,
out
I'm not
Senora
going to get
Weaver.
outdone. And then she was like, yo, I'm going to bring this to it.
Shout out
And then-
Amber.
Yeah,
Amber's been
and
there
then
since the
Amber was
jump.
like, whoa. Then Anthony came on the show. Amber started hosting us here in Charlie's bar. I mean, it's just
Anthony just came in clutch with everything.
we
pretty
yeah,
just
much.
like-
had so much support from
Yeah,
so
yeah,
many different people.
like
Yeah,
every
gnarly.
single month we add something to the show. Then in the summer, like Pat left us, unfortunately. But then
Sad.
Anthony was like, let's do patio shows. You know, like it just seems like there's always like
There's
a
always
ma-
something to
yeah,
do.
an obstacle,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mountain, and then like we overcome it,
Hell
and then
yeah.
we come back even stronger. And then like now, today on the 50th episode, Anthony just opened up a fucking studio, dude.
Like
Yeah.
a
Like,
studio band.
like
like
a fucking studio for
yeah.
bands of El Paso to come and record and just spread the word of love. man.
It's like the
It's a
late
stage,
night
for
show.
sure.
Yeah, it's a stage. That's what I
I
mean
mean,
to say.
I'm sure
a
like
stage.
comedians can come and fuck
Comedians
this
could
shit up
come, late night
Yeah.
show. It's like fucking
Puppeteers.
Johnny Carson
too. Puppeteer.
introducing.
We don't discriminate,
We'll
bro.
fucking get anybody.
We don't
It
discriminate.
would be all scared
Yeah.
of the fucking.
I'd be scared
Yeah,
of the
I hate
puppeteer.
dolls.
It's
I
all
hate
Charlie. He's all
Yeah.
But I mean, we've had a great run so far, and shout out to our guests that we've had.
for real.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some badass guests. We actually just before coming on, we were talking to multiple people
Yeah.
about coming on,
You want to
And-
say them, or you just want to hold out?
Let's hold out. Let's hold out. But we got some great guests coming on, musical guests now.
Yeah,
and
for
not
reals.
just talking about their music. Like, unfortunately, Sal was here, and he was telling us about his music. He dropped some lyrics for us.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should
Yeah,
get
yeah.
Sal.
But-
We should definitely get
But
Sal.
I think like we kind of did him short, man. Like we did him wrong a little
Well,
because
he did that little 30-second clip of him just like, flowing, spitting. I don't know what they call it.
the
What is that?
SpongeBob rap. It was
Yeah,
lit.
the SpongeBob rap,
But
yeah.
what I'm saying is now bands, instead of just talking about where they're playing, and right now a lot of bands aren't playing places. They don't
Right.
have an outlet anymore.
Yeah.
They don't
Because
have
of
that
this
platform,
COVID.
man.
Let's do it.
So we all got together and we said, hey, let's bring in some bands. And Anthony, you give Anthony a fucking idea and he does it. He's like the fucking fairy god.
Anthony's like, oh, you want some
Well,
drums?
that's
I have
that's
some in the
that's
fucking
kind of what I
storage."
wanted to put my 2 cents in was because keeping in the theme with Thanksgiving and all, being thankful for stuff, and it's like
Swag.
you guys always challenge me like we need to get musical guests, and like right away the gears start starting in my head. Well, I gotta do this, and what would this look like, and it keeps me on my toes, and I love it. Like that's what makes it fun and interesting for me because it's never boring,
Dude,
So,
this
man,
one's for
dude.
Anthony
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here,
man.
man.
Cheers,
Everyone,
everybody.
this one's for Anthony.
Cheers,
You-
boys.
and these badass mugs, dude. Like
Yeah, look at this shit. This one's for Amber too, man.
Yeah, shout out Amber.
So like,
Yes,
watch.
definitely
You
shout out
give
to him.
Anthony some salt, and he's gonna have a fucking turkey.
Yeah, man.
Like,
damn, that's
here's
a great
to you,
analogy.
Anthony, man.
No.
Here's to you. This
Cheers.
is the best
To TMO,
fucking
bro.
50th anniversary
50.
goes to Anthony.
Anthony.
For sure.
best bar in town.
Cheers, guys. They can't shut us down.
Oh, they can't shut us down.
Nah, dude, this shit's been so much fun, though. You know that?
What's that?
This, podcast, it's been so much fun.
Yeah, man.
had
I mean, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a great time every time. And
Let's
You
hear
know
from-
what's funny is I said this last show. My fiance, she always says, "Oh, going to the clubhouse to hang out with the boys." I was like, "Yep." So right now she just texted me like, "Enjoy the clubhouse." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, of course I will."
Dude, this is like
it's the best.
this is an adult's version of a treehouse.
Well, what's funny is
Damn.
what's funny.
hold on,
Right?
hold on. Everyone shut up. Yeah, that was good. that was
Well,
tough.
what's funny as kids, we would always be here playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little
true.
did we
Playing pool.
know, fucking
Dude, legit.
25 years later, we'd still be playing here,
Damn.
but just fucking drinking
This
beer.
one's to Peter. Good job, Peter.
Here you go, Peter.
Here,
Fucking
Peter.
Twisted Pete, man.
Dude,
Where's the keg?
what a great
I
person.
got my winter beer too.
Here's to Peter.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
I know. Yeah. Shout out to Peter for his winter beer.
Yeah, shout out Simon Adams.
So a lot of cheers going on
Yeah,
today.
yeah. You know what? Here's to Pat, man, being the best looking guy in town.
Shut
Just
the
like
Holding it down.
introducing me to the game of golf.
dude.
the man
Yeah.
of change.
I had fun
The
yesterday.
man
Yeah,
of
yeah.
change. He had
Abel
a
beat me
baby.
in match play yesterday.
Yeah, dude, I beat Pat, dude.
Really?
I beat Pat
He
in
beat
golf.
me in
Yeah.
match play yesterday.
All right, this one goes to Pat for sticking with us from the beginning,
What?
for having a baby girl,
Shout out Mia.
for
Love you, baby.
moving on. He went to Idaho. The man of change. I'm calling him the man of change. dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love it.
Man of change.
Man of change.
Guapito.
That's cool.
And what about the fearless leader? Can we get?
I know, I was
Can we
gonna
get a
say,
cheers?
we
And
gotta
a
get
cheers
Fearless
to
Leader?
Abel for
Yeah.
fucking being a pain in the ass, dragging us in, telling us, wrangling us in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Wrangling.
Putting us in our place, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then inviting us to go play golf and
Yeah.
fucking throwing the ideas out there, bringing guests on. And
Remember
the
the
keg.
pick. Remember
The
the
keg.
Yeah,
The
shout
keg,
shout out the
definitely
keg.
the keg.
Yeah. There's a keg in the studio
So-
today. Definitely.
To the Andy Dalton of TMO.
Dude,
Dude.
Yeah,
Cheers. Here.
with his interceptions and
to the redhead.
To the right. Oh
I'm
man,
gonna need new beer now.
That's good, man.
yeah,
All right, we got all that out of the way.
dude.
Oh.
But shout out to the guests too, man.
yeah, the
Yeah,
guests
yeah,
who-
yeah.
We've had a
Guys,
lot
guys,
of good
guys.
Who? Okay,
The
I wanna-
governor,
I wanna go
Amanda,
over-
Taco, my mom,
James.
James
Johnny-
Pleasant, dude. God,
So we had
what a guy.
Jacob,
Johnny Guillen,
Johnny.
Mondo, Mario,
Mario,
Wolverine.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Dude,
We're forgetting
Tom
more.
Herman,
Tom
dude.
Herman, of course.
Herman,
Dude,
yeah,
shit,
that's-
man.
Dude.
We
Who
had
else?
Some, we had some
Oh,
really good-
Tony.
Tony, yeah.
Tony
yeah.
was on the show. Pat from
Pat,
Idaho.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that was a
well,
different Pat.
Pat was a filler, man.
Yeah.
For reals, dude.
Like we had 2 Pats. Like,
Dude, we're forgetting a guest, man.
Oh my
we're
God,
forgetting
yeah.
about
How do
it.
we forget?
Sandra.
Sandra. And of
She's
course,
engaged now.
hey, what about Patrick Medina, man?
That's
Well,
yeah.
that's-
That's
oh,
it.
okay,
Dude,
okay, okay.
Patrick Medina, man.
Well, I said Pat from Idaho.
And then we had Tony Cure.
Yeah, Tony
Tony
Cure.
Cure.
Forgot about Tony Cure,
Yeah.
man.
Dude.
Phone interviews.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like,
And then Sal, the
Sal.
original, man.
Yeah.
OG
The
Sal.
original.
I think we should get Sal to perform something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For reals, for
you know
reals.
what?
It's
man?
always a good time with Sal in the
Yeah,
studio.
Sal, and I haven't seen Sal since the fucking 3rd episode or some shit like that.
Yeah.
true.
remember
Yeah,
he,
you
remember he
haven't
would
seen
come
it.
in.
Yeah,
he would
that's
come
true.
in and tell us the
Yeah,
fucking score for the baseball game.
Yeah.
Oh,
For the Chihuahuas.
Yeah, hell
Yeah, and like going back to our guests, man, I really think the next 50 are gonna have just as good guests. Like,
Yes.
like we do have some
mean-
good plans. I think right now we're talking about 4 potential guests coming on. All of them, I want to say experts in their field.
hell yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
I mean, we
I
got
like
some
that.
comedian. I'll tease it with that. We got some bands. We got some comedians. We got some solo performance. We got some people that have been to the top to big places, and they're back here
Like
and they're doing
Everest?
their thing.
Mentors,
Like
childhood mentors too.
Yeah.
Possible.
so, there's just a lot to come.
There's so many possibilities in the city of El Paso.
And then we
it's
started-
barely 50.
Yeah, and then we started doing more little videos,
Yeah.
showing. Oh man,
Oh,
showing who we are.
Shout
The
out
guy who
Burps.
burps
Yeah,
during a
Peter.
show. Yeah. And we're all real people. We all have our jobs. We all fucking
We all breathe.
yeah.
have
Well,
a
we're just
heartbeat.
trying to do our thing.
We all breathe.
And that's what it is. Anthony fucking busts his nuts all fucking week.
I don't
Does
do
his
much.
shit.
Pat.
Pat plays golf. And he
Pat's
has a
Pat.
baby.
Yeah, man.
Being fuck, man, you're fucked.
Yeah.
My kids are older. Oh, dude. So wait, talking about this.
Wait. To the guest. To the guest.
yes,
To the
yes.
guest.
Shout out Jamie. She was on here too.
That's right.
All right.
So
Love you,
I
bro.
had
Too many
a
to count,
I had a
bro.
bittersweet moment the other day.
Let's hear it.
A year ago, some memories came up on my phone, right? And it was like, oh shit, look at how small Jacob was. And then we stood like next to each other.
I
He's
know where you're going with
Fucking
this.
taller than me,
I
dude.
knew it,
Oh,
bitch. I
shit.
knew it. Jacob is taller than Peter.
He's fucking taller than
yeah,
me.
dude.
Your son's
And
taller?
it's bittersweet because it's like, I mean, obviously you want the best for your son. You want him to grow. You want him to be, but then it's like that motherfucker's taller than me now. So
Wait,
Dude,
hold
that,
on.
like that's what I want.
Stand up real
like
quick.
seriously, like no
For
joke.
reals, let me see stand up. Damn, your son's taller than you?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Dude, like,
I'm like
that's all I want.
5'10", 5'11", and he's taller than me. Like
Yeah. He's
I
got
wish I was like 5'10".
he's so tall and skinny though.
I hate
Like,
being
he's-
5'8".
he looks like
5'7".
fucking-
I don't know what I am.
What was that movie of the alien?
Alien?
Avatar?
No,
I
those
think it's called
aliens.
Alien.
That whistle. That go.
Uh,
It was a fucked up movie.
I don't know.
Wait, what? An alien that whistles.
Yeah, it was one of the shittiest movies ever. But they were like an alien family, and they walked. They had like a little gut, but they were all skinny and they looked weird.
Signs?
Nah, I gotta look it up, man. I'll
Great
fucking
movie.
interject
That is a
with
good
it when
movie.
I find it.
Swing away.
I don't know, but I've always been short, and I've always like wanted like my son to be taller than me. Like I think like I would be the opposite.
Well, yeah,
I'd be
you
like,
say that. Like, I don't mind him being taller than me. It's not like,
Nah,
it's just
I
kind of
think
like
you
that
hate it.
thing where
You brought it up on the show, man.
I think you hate it.
it's just like,
You
fuck.
just said it's bittersweet.
Well, he's 13.
You did
He's
just say I wanna
13.
keep it-
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
fuck, it took
he's-
me 35 years to fucking get to
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
He's fucking 13.
Like
Damn,
I'm
he's
out, like every
13.
couple months I'm like measuring Lucas.
Dude, but he
Like
is
stand
the,
him up against the wall and I make
he
a
is the
little mark.
least athletic person in the world.
Hey, man.
So I just
Sports
want to
isn't
teach him to
everything.
catch the ball and just lay it up. That's all he has to do. Fucking if somebody will pay you, even a fucking Division III school, to fucking just catch a ball and lay it up. Yeah.
Or block.
Yeah, we're gonna do layups until the
Or
sun
block.
goes down.
Yeah.
We're doing layups all day. Okay,
Boom.
that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be layup machine.
Keep the ball over your head.
That's his Christmas present. I'm gonna get him a fucking rim so he can just.
Oh, dude. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Yeah,
For real,
man.
guys. How was your Thanksgiving, man?
Let's hear that.
Well, who wants to go first?
Let's
Man.
go with Pat.
I'll go first.
She do
I
bad.
mean, Thanksgiving, woke up. Actually, I'm very thankful to my mother because she took Mia like that night, and Mia and Jamie fucking slept for like a good 6 hours. It was great.
Nice.
This is
First,
the
like
most sleep you've gotten?
You
Yeah.
know what, Pat? You're
It's
gonna
great.
find out that your mom is gonna be like the best.
No, dude, she
Like,
she
better-
is the best.
No, like better than she was to you and your sister.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
She's
like,
gonna be like 10
Oh,
times
yeah.
better.
she's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she's like literally she
And
loves,
then she's
she
gonna
loves
let
Mia.
she's gonna let your daughter get away with murder.
Yeah,
Like,
and then she's
They-
gonna look at you,
like,
and
why-
it's always gonna be your fault.
yeah.
Why
like-
is that?
well,
though?
it's because you don't know. You don't know how to be a dad.
Yeah,
Let me just-
exactly. And
Oh, hold
she
on, hold
tells
on.
me every
Wait,
time.
wait, time out.
What?
Chris is calling. Let's just put him on because he's an intern, man.
Yeah, that's
Even though he doesn't
maybe,
come
maybe
in.
he has
The house is on
Here,
fire.
hold on.
Maybe he has information.
Let's put him on speaker.
Maybe he has information.
I've had that shit since Easter.
Hello?
Dude, that's the best.
Hey, they want to know if you want to go play golf tomorrow.
Hey, Chris, we're recording right now.
You're on the show.
You're on the show right now.
Oh, shit.
All right, listen up. It's our 50th show.
Shout out to him.
What do you have to say about that, man?
50th show. Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
bad.
So, any good memories?
Not as good as the Raiders.
All right.
or the Dodgers.
Hold on. Any good memories that you have of the show and?
The Twisted Tea Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. You're
shout
absolutely
out.
right.
That was
Twisted Tea
good.
Challenge, man.
Tea Challenge. Everybody's scared that, they can't even bring up a team for the Twisted Tea Challenge.
Yeah,
For real,
you're
dude.
right.
He's got a point.
Dude,
Wow.
Chris.
I think
yeah,
we should
for
promote
real.
the intern.
Yeah, man. All right. All right. So what you call for?
If you want to go play golf tomorrow at Underwood,
At what
Ooh.
time?
That's a good course.
9:10.
9:10. I'm down.
Yeah. All right.
Do I have to pay or are they gonna pay for me?
Oh, you got to pay.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah. No, I'm down.
I'm still down.
Yeah, for
In
real.
that case,
All right.
Take my PGA card.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Pat's.
kidding.
I'm gonna bring Pat with me.
I'm totally kidding.
All right. Yeah.
Not
I'm
taking my
All
PGA
right.
card.
All right. I'm down. I'm down, Chris.
We have to edit that part.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later, man.
Latest.
lady. Dude,
What a great
Chris too. We didn't even mention him,
dude. Shout out Chris, man.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Chris comes in. He filled in
The
for-
hot dog eating contest.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
the hot dog eating.
Which was the hardest fucking thing we've done on this show.
Oh no, this next 4th of July, you're in on this.
You're gonna eat
I'm
poodle
down for a hot
weenie.
dog.
Poodle
Poodle
weenie.
weenie, bro.
Very easy.
Hashtag
4th of
poodle
July
weenie.
in Idaho. Shout out Idaho, dude. That shit was fun.
I can't
know,
believe
man.
I can't believe how hard that
the
was.
Valley Club boys called me earlier today. It was awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was so sick. Shout out Juan.
Did
Shout
Bruce,
out.
Bruce Willis call you?
Yeah. Did
No,
Bruce,
no,
what
Bruce-
about
shout
did
Shout
Jamie?
out to Bruce Willis.
Shout out to Bruce Willis.
Did Jamie call you?
Jamie.
Lee Curtis?
Yeah. Not
Nah.
not your Jamie.
Yeah. No, Jamie didn't call me either.
None of them called me.
Yeah, nobody's called me except the boys from Idaho. Thanks, Anthony.
Anthony's on point. With the fucking soundboard today.
Dude, you know what's funny? Like Anthony has like the hotkeys and stuff. I wouldn't doubt it if in the near future Anthony has fucking seats set up for like guests, like guests
like
to actually
posters? Like the
no,
fucking-
of guests to actually like witness the show.
Would
going
you like
on.
to, would you like to be in the live audience?
Yeah, just like
Anthony, let's believe.
just like Maury Povich over here.
Call
Hey,
1-800.
dude. That might help get some
TMO.
revenue in this place, man.
Hey,
We'll
But
rent
it's
out.
free, dude.
we'll
Those
rent-
are free tickets.
Hey,
They
we're-
don't charge the people.
Hey,
to
we're
be on.
gonna start like fucking doing like running tests like you are not the father. I told you.
Oh,
You thought he was the father? You thought he was
Hey, what's some tests that we can run? We'll do COVID tests.
You do not have COVID.
I told you.
You totally thought I had COVID. Oh, man.
Who gave it to me then? Who gave it to me?
It was that bitch from fucking Dollar General. It's like, oh, shit.
I told you to wear your
Kept
mask.
sneezing on my quarters.
I told you not to hold the door for her.
Yeah, what are some tests?
We're just going to have a pharmacist do fucking COVID tests in here while we record.
Oh man.
We'll be a testing center. Just
Right behind that projector.
You do not have COVID, but you have herpes.
I knew it.
That bitch gave me herpes.
He had sex with my mom. Wow.
Oh, good job.
I don't know. Man.
That was a good show, guys.
Good things to come.
Alright,
Good
yeah.
things to come.
Here's 50. Woo.
Yeah, cheers.
Nah, man. All right, so Thanksgiving. Sorry for the interruption.
I'm thankful.
What did I say?
All right, we'll go Pat
You're-
and
you're-
Peter, Anthony, and
You're
then myself.
thankful for your mom
Oh
watching.
yeah, so we got some sleep, and then we woke up. I mean, got ready. Me and Jamie, don't tell anybody, but we took some Thanksgiving Day shots. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Shot.
It's good to finally like have her like be able to drink again.
Because you were
For real,
getting
huh?
bored being
Just-
drunk by yourself.
Yeah. I hate like drinking. Like not I hate drinking by myself, but I hate that I was drinking in front of her.
Well, because you were, you felt guilty, right?
Yeah.
So,
So I didn't. So I
it was
like,
all
yeah.
about.
Unless she was like, you can drink. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drink. But like after that, yeah. But no, so we had some Jim Beam honey. You know, that's kind of our thing.
Ooh,
We fucking drink that shit like it's Kool-Aid.
nice.
And we fucking ate with my family. Shout out to my family. Shout out Manny Boy, Tanya, Cashmere wasn't here, but still shout out Cashmere. My grandpa. We were just eating there, and then we went to Jamie's house. And ate there with all her family and just kind of just kicked it. I mean, it's good to have a baby because like people just take her and
Yeah.
even
Until like it becomes an issue.
yeah.
Like until it becomes a task.
Yeah. Like no, I mean like I guess I understand, but like
I mean, I'm sure
like,
everybody.
even if she cries, she would like they're like, no, we'll take care of it. And we're like, oh, well, no. So we're like, all right, like cool deal.
Oh, look at
But-
bartender
yeah, like-
Abel here wants a tip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking
Shout out to the chief
yeah.
over here, dude. But not it was
She fucking Donald Trump.
Oh,
Joe Biden,
Joe Biden.
and Joe Abel.
Well, that's
Joe
badass, man. I'm
able to
glad
do
he had a good one.
anything. What's up?
I'm glad he had a good one.
Oh, dude, it was great. Yeah, me and Jamie had a
Baby's
great time.
first Thanksgiving, dude.
My baby's first Thanksgiving, dude. We fucking, I mean,
Did you
Shout
like
out to
blend
Mr.
up some turkey
Venegas
and
for
fucking?
oh, dude, he fried a turkey. It was so good.
Yeah.
Probably not as good as Anthony's, because apparently Anthony just.
I
whipped
know,
it up.
man. Anthony
talk
put
about
up
that-
some
we'll talk
pictures
about that
about some
later.
fucking turkey and shit, and I was like, oh, well, we made so Yvonne and I made Thanksgiving at our house. Obviously, we didn't. Her parents swung by for a bit to, just say hi. It was just her parents, but it was very small. It was just us. It was the boys. My boys came over.
Oh, nice.
Her son. Oh man, I love food. What's your favorite part? Like, I like the turkey, but stuffing by far. Stuffing you could fucking throw on bread and it's
Dude, yeah.
good.
My aunt Nellie makes this corn casserole. I don't know.
Corn casserole?
Dude, it's
Mm.
the
Oh,
shit.
wow.
It is so good.
Oh, thank
But
you,
she
sir.
lives in Missouri,
Tip.
so I didn't get it this year. But if I can have anything, it's gonna be that.
Corn casserole.
That thing is so
Dude, I'm all
fucking-
about
Tell her to send it, cause I'm
No, dude.
I'm all for Thanksgiving year round.
She sends it to
Oh,
us,
yeah.
but it's never the same. Like it never tastes like the way she makes it. And I don't know how she makes it.
Well,
It-
ask her if she wants to be a guest.
yeah, for real.
We'll fly her out.
Yeah, from Missouri. Shout out
We will
to
work
Anthony,
for food.
get on that.
Anthony, buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, no, but dude, I'm all about the mashed potatoes, bro.
Yeah,
I
dude,
love
mashed
mashed
potatoes,
potatoes,
dude. Fuck yeah.
I mean everything.
We made
Dude.
not even we made green chili mac and cheese. Jamie's
Ooh.
sister. Dude, that shit
So-
was so good.
So Pat
Billy
said
made
what
that.
he's thankful for. I'm gonna say what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for obviously my kids.
Mm.
Obviously Yvonne, she kind of put me in a straight path. Because I was kind of zigzag all over the place.
You weren't even on
Um,
the road. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was on the sidewalk somewhere.
It was off-roaded.
And I'm thankful for family and friends, man.
Hell yeah,
I mean, during this time that you don't get to see your family as much, and when you do, it's kind of like, like.
Mm.
And then so many family members have passed away in our family,
Dude.
at least.
Fucked up year, man.
And yeah, and you can't honor them in certain
Properly.
ways. Yeah. So it's kind of like one of those things. Like, what am I thankful for? It kind of goes back to the basics: family and friends. It sounds cliche,
Yeah, no.
but it's true, man.
The older
So-
you get, the more you realize how important that is, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're young, you kind of just
and
like,
you know your true friends.
yeah,
Like it's funny that there's people that have those Facebook friends and all that, and that's cool, man. Nothing against that. But I'm talking about like your friends that you see. It's an unspoken bond. Like here we come here, we don't have to like reassure each other like we're friends still. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Like, Pat, you still like me today?
You think I'm cool?
Yeah. We're over here ripping on each other.
Yeah, like we could fucking talk shit.
Yeah.
You can fart in each other's pillows and everything.
Pink eye and all.
That was the worst 6 weeks of my life.
All right, Anthony.
Being apart?
How was your Thanksgiving?
Well, you know, my Thanksgiving was pretty laid back, pretty chill. We didn't go anywhere. I smoked a turkey, which
You smoked with a turkey?
yeah, yeah, he was good.
Was something else.
He was delicious.
It was delicious.
But no, man, it was just me, Amber, and Lucas, and smoked a turkey. Turned out really good. I was really happy and pretty proud, actually. You know, I was like, damn.
No, I think you're underselling this
I
turkey.
did
Tell us
myself.
how,
That
how
turkey
good
looked
this
bad.
turkey
Badass,
It was juicy, bro. It was juicy. I'm
It
not
was
gonna lie.
juicy.
It was perfect.
You got the turkey all
The
wet.
funniest thing is that I hadn't used the smoker.
Don't say wet.
I'll say juicy.
The
Moist. You got the turkey
No,
all
not
moist?
juicy.
Moist?
Juicy,
The turkey
baby.
was juicy.
Yeah, no, juicy's better than moist. Moist sounds weird.
Yeah, moist. I mean, moist is a
I don't know.
hit or
Anyways,
miss word.
but yeah, no, it was really good. Lucas enjoyed it, and yeah, man, like I said, I was thankful for you guys, you know, challenging me, and you know, I was thinking a lot about like how we can, you know, improve the show and stuff. So, like I said, I'm thankful for that, and then thankful for Lucas and Amber, man. I mean, you know, shit, man, I had a great time with them, you know. So, yeah, and my friends and family, like you said. I mean, like I said, the older you get, you know, the more you realize how important that is.
Your circle closes, but it's more solid.
Yeah,
That's like the best way I could.
yeah, definitely.
It's a dense circle.
Dance circle.
My mic turn off?
Sorry there.
Oh, okay. I said Peter was a philosopher.
Philosopher.
I took a class of philosophy.
Yeah,
in college.
philosophy 110. G.
I actually did. It was a badass class.
I think I took.
I read like 3 books though. I didn't know what the fuck I was.
What about
reading.
Abel? I think
Oh,
Abel's
what?
turn.
Abel's turn.
Oh, Thanksgiving. You know what, guys? It was nice.
calling me.
Oh,
Amanda.
Oh, put her on. Put her on.
Let's see. We got her.
Come
we
on
gotta call
down.
her.
Hey, dude.
Hey, are you on there?
Oh yeah.
Put her on the mic.
Oh my goodness. My bad.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, you know what? Turn the camera, Pat, and then put her on the camera. What do you mean? No, like turn your phone. Are you on FaceTime? I am on FaceTime. Put her on the but we need to see her face.
Well, she's in the dark right now.
Oh.
Amanda, get out of the dark.
No, it's still sleeping.
Oh. Jesus Christ. What time is it in Oregon?
Yeah, turkey coma.
Shit.
Is it fucking 5 in the morning or what?
No, it's like 1.
Oh, God.
Still in bed. What a
Turkey coma.
What a great Saturday.
How much turkey
It's the
did you eat?
weekend. I got no kids.
Hey, sucker.
Give some sleep to Pat. How are you guys doing up there?
Sorry, what?
How are you guys doing up there?
We're doing good. We kind of miss El Paso. We're trying to plan our next trip.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Ugh, it was so filling.
That's good. What?
That's my sister, guys.
What are you thankful for? Because we're going over our thankfulness.
Honestly, I'm thankful for the fact that I still have my health. My family has their health. Everybody's good. I still have job stability, which is amazing. I get to work from home. I work for a great company. Chris is still doing great.
Nice.
I mean, honestly, we're just really blessed. So I'm just thankful all around that this year hasn't impacted us as badly as it's done to most. So, I mean, that's my biggest thing this year.
Hey, cheers to that. man.
Cheers.
Couldn't say it any better.
All right.
The
The
secretary. That's
secretary.
I don't know. I think Amanda has my vote now with that speech.
Yeah. We already voted him out. It's like Amanda. It's progressive, dude. She's a woman.
Senator?
Yeah.
Is this Senator, man?
Amanda's the vice president now.
The VP.
Yeah.
VP Manda.
Oh yeah.
Why
Yeah.
can't I be president?
Oh shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just said you got my vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Joe Biden.
Damn, Chris. She just.
It's all about Amanda.
She's like, screw governor. I'm going to president.
You're not the governor anymore. You're the first man.
You can be the governor.
You're the first man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's good looking. He could be the first.
He could be
Yeah,
the-
Yeah.
yeah. Hell
I mean,
First man.
hey, the president needs a good-looking little boy.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Shout out Chris, the
Yeah.
first man.
The first man.
Here.
the first man.
All right. Well, bye, everybody. I'll let you know.
Bye.
Well, see you later.
What? Check you later.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
What a great
Candidate.
All right. So
So President Amanda.
yeah, of course,
President
yeah.
Amanda and Governor
called-
Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
Governor Chris.
Governor
Yeah.
Chris. President Amanda.
President Amanda.
I know. I was
Always
like, she
beats
didn't even go
governor.
to senator. It was like president.
Yeah,
We
she's
said
like,
vice president. She's like, why can't I be president?
she's
Yeah.
like, I don't want that,
That-
VP shit.
That's the fucking era we live
Hell
in.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
badass.
She's a woman. She's
Fuck yeah, man.
progressive. She's fucking.
She deserves to
Take
be
no
president.
names,
Yeah.
man. Take no names.
She put up with
Savage.
She put up with all our shit before.
Right?
For real.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout
Well-
out Amanda.
Yeah.
all right,
Shout
Abel,
out to Amanda.
thankful
Oh yeah.
or what? Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving and thankful for it.
Until I was rudely interrupted.
Right, man. I'm sorry. She called me.
It was
No.
the president, Amanda.
It
Right?
was the
I
president.
know people are calling left and right. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Chris,
Yeah,
Amanda.
yeah.
What a great show.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For real.
How come nobody called me?
My phone's hasn't rang.
That's okay. I'll call you right now.
Hey, this is Paco. No, you know what? I'm thankful for just like having the opportunity to have Thanksgiving with my mom and dad. Earlier in the year, earlier in the year, just like a
weeks ago.
couple of months ago, you know, we lost my grandmother. We just lost my other grandmother. And then my mom had a scare that, you know, she caught the virus as well as my dad. And a lot of my family have caught the virus this year.
Well, we've had
And
cousins too.
Yeah,
Like,
and they're very vulnerable. A lot of my cousins, we have some that are still in the hospital fighting for their lives. And it kind of gets me emotional, man, because, you know, like I've always been like a family person. Like I've always cared about, you know, my family. Like, of course, I have friends and I have, you know, people that I hang around with. But like family is number one, man. You're never and they're never gonna leave your side, no matter what kind of, you know,
Bullshit.
obstacles or adversity you have to overcome. Family's always gonna be there, and have so many memories of all my family just helping me out through like the toughest of times. And this year, Thanksgiving, as shitty as 2020 has been, this Thanksgiving, I was just so happy to be with my mom and dad. Like, we unfortunately, like, my mom, she's not in the greatest of health right now, and she gets really tired, and she was like, you know what, I'm not gonna make a turkey. And if you know my family, my mom makes the turkey every single year. She makes the stuffing, the gravy, the mashed potatoes, the casseroles, every single side dish that you can think
and
of.
burritos.
Yeah, every side dish you can think of, my mom
I've
makes.
never had burritos.
Yeah, my mom
she
still
makes,
makes that
well,
shit.
she makes burritos for the parade.
the
There was no
parade.
parade this year. So, like, my mom's a rock, dude. She's, like, seriously the toughest woman.
Yo, here.
Like,
Senora Weaver.
Yeah,
Ah,
Senora
Senora
Weaver.
Weaver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Senora
cheers. We
Weaver.
didn't even mention it.
But yeah, she's yeah, let me just say, we had our scare, but it was just awesome to spend Thanksgiving with them. We had to order food from Cracker Barrel, and I was a little disappointed with the taste of the food. It wasn't like Cracker Barrel,
I
you
haven't
know?
still yet to go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, you're not missing much, but
Well, like
It
they
wa-
have
it
their
wa-
normal Cracker Barrel,
they
and then they
have-
have like their holiday. I
yeah, they
guess.
had exactly. They had like Cracker Barrel every single day, right? It's pretty good food, country food, whatever. But for some reason, this food that they serve for Thanksgiving, it seemed like they were just trying to meet
the requirement, the
the
quantity.
quantity of people that were ordering. Let me just say, like, there was a line from here to hell of people just trying to get their Thanksgiving dinner. And my dad told me kind of like, I call it a horror story, because my dad went to go get the food so we can enjoy Thanksgiving dinner, right? And he said that there was a man there that had been waiting. And I'm not trying to knock Cracker Barrel, but I think they need to fix this. there was a man waiting there for 4 hours, and it was an old man, and I was like, God, it almost broke my heart.
This is his last meal.
It was an old man, and he was just there for he was just there for 2 plates, just him and his wife.
That sucks.
You know, and
You see that fucking dog on the TV.
and he was there for like 4 hours, dude.
Damn, dude.
Just and
Thanks a lot, Peter.
my dad, dude. Whenever they get the order wrong, like a fast food restaurant or like any kind of delivery and stuff, my dad.
I have no idea what you guys are laughing at.
Dude, there's like a fucking commercial. One of those dog commercials.
ASPCA. The
Oh,
animal,
dude.
In the
Fucking
and the dog's all shivering. He's like, he was waiting for 4 hours.
$19 a month. I'll just buy a dog. Fuck. $19 a month.
God damn. I'm trying to tell my story here. And then
bro.
this fucking commercial comes out.
Hey, Jacob.
How about we take care of the homeless before the dogs, right? Like, come on.
I don't know. Maybe
Shit.
the dog's more than the homeless.
Just kidding.
No, but what I was going to say was like,
3,000.
anyways, I just.
$19.
I just felt bad. I just felt bad. My dad was telling me like there was an old man that was waiting there 4 hours for his fucking food. You know, it's been a tough year, man. But
Bro, fuck that. Like,
yeah, and he told my
You
dad
could have cooked a turkey in those 4
Dude,
hours.
he
McDonald's,
told-
bro.
he
Like,
told my dad-
seriously.
Yeah, but people want their Thanksgiving
I
dinner.
know,
you
but
know?
for not for 4 hours,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Come
like-
on, man.
So my dad was like, God damn it, I've been waiting so and so for my Thanksgiving dinner and blah blah blah. And then this old man's like, I've been waiting since
Damn,
fucking
bro.
8 in the
That's
morning.
sad,
I was
man.
18 and then yeah, so my dad was like, yeah,
Since Easter's-
fuck.
Goddamn.
Yeah, my dad even came home like, pobre pinche viejo.
Damn.
No, but
But
yeah,
you,
no.
But you
but
know
it-
what? You know what? though?
Going back to Thanksgiving, I'm just thankful for everything. Like as shitty as it was, not being able to spend time with like your family, like Peter, going to the parade, Chris, like our extended family. That's always a great thing, right?
Yeah,
We take advantage of that.
we
But
do.
this year, I was just as happy to have my mom and dad there, you know. And let's get back to having laughs, man.
Well, you know what? You know what, dude? On my memories for the past couple of days, because you know Thanksgiving
Yeah.
always changes days. On every memory, pretty much every memory before last year, Abel was with me on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving
Like
parade,
we used to
man.
take the boys, yeah.
Thanksgiving
And
parade.
if my dad couldn't go, it was Abel and I. Like we always took the boys. It was funny because like my memories from this was 9 years ago. So you know, it just kept going.
Tradition,
and I was
bro.
like, and I was telling Yvonne, I'm like, look, dude, like look at how the kids have grown. First of all, and who's with me? It's always Abel, my dad, Chris. You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
it was all family all the time. I didn't have random bimbos or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
really, I didn't have anyone.
Yeah, no, it's tradition for you guys, you know?
So
I was going to say, did you see that he did have a parade?
yeah, it was a virtual one.
Yeah,
I didn't see it though.
it was.
To me, it wasn't. And you know what's funny
Bro,
is
it
like
was pretty.
bad.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is
What channel was
the
that on?
parades are
6.
6 or 7.
Yeah, one of the local channels.
Yeah.
But I told Lucas, like, because he was in here playing PlayStation, I was like, oh, Lucas, the parade, like, you want to watch
He
it? And I
didn't
was
even
changing
care.
it. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, huh? And I'm like, yeah, the parade, it's cool. And then I turned it, and it was like the Grinch. I mean, I'm not trying to knock, you know what I mean? But it was a Grinch float.
Yeah.
The guy was like a horrible actor. Like, he came up to the camera. The news lady did like an interview with him, like, you know, yada yada. He gave out some like shout outs to the people that helped build it, and then he jumped on it and he took off. It was super lame, bro. Like seriously, like,
well,
That sucks.
you know what though? Like
I mean, good for them for trying, right? But it
yeah,
was
yeah.
not the
Well,
same.
it's a tradition for us. Like we've obviously gone, except I think I've gone every year except when I was deployed
Yeah,
or when I wasn't living here. But what I was gonna say was, it's such an inconvenience at times to get the kids, wake up early, go get coffee, go get food, go find a parking spot, carry your fucking chairs, a blanket. It's fucking cold, it's rainy, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And it's always an inconvenience, but every year we look forward to.
It's like
we're like,
that,
oh, we gotta go. God darn it, I don't want to go. But
that year, you after the parade, you're like, this is the last year, man. This is the
we're
last
not
year.
gonna come anymore. Fuck this.
Puro pedo
the
and
fucking
shit.
lion.
It's the same shit
the
every
lion doesn't
year.
even move anymore.
Same shit every year, man.
The
Same
fucking
shit.
robot lion.
It's got duct tape on it.
Sparks popping out.
But like
It's like the Chuck E. Cheese.
the night before, it's like, shit, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for the parade this
and like
year.
Abel said, my mom always has burritos ready in the morning.
It's tradition.
Peter, are you gonna pick up the burritos first? Well, fuck, I guess.
Yeah, man.
She wakes up at fucking 3:30 in the morning
Damn.
making burritos.
Senora Weaver.
Yeah,
you,
dude.
You want to hear a story about my mom real quick? This is going back. The day I left to Iraq. Yeah, it was Iraq, huh?
Mm-hmm.
My whole family came. Abel, Chris, my mom, dad. My mom brings. I was part of a 32 person team. My mom, we're at the El Paso airport. She shows up. My mom gave everyone 2 burritos, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was a shit.
Everybody had 2 burritos. So my mom made like 70 burritos.
God damn.
Like fucking nuts, dude. Like that's the kind of person she is. When my mom was in the hospital for COVID.
And my mom wasn't even bitching.
Yeah,
you know who was bitching? My dad, because he's like, "Chinga, I gotta go to Walmart and buy some tortillas."
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like,
She's
and I'm
gotta
not,
make
and I'm not
them.
even kidding. She made everybody 2 burritos,
Bro, shout out
And
to
then-
burritos, bro. They're delicious.
and
The
then
burritos sound so good right
Dude.
now.
I'm like, yeah.
so when my mom was in the hospital for COVID, the first time, she was saying she wanted to go home. Like, she didn't have to be in the hospital. She was doing good. She's like, I feel fine. I'm doing good, whatever. But there are people that are worse than me. So she wanted to give up her room for someone else. Like that's who she is, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how like all moms are, you know? Like it's fucking crazy how generous.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It's
Dude,
an unconditional
we're-
love, dude, that you just don't understand.
Well, we were talking about this
Weird.
earlier, right? And I kind of wanted to touch on it a little bit. Was like you guys were saying, like, you know, it's always weird how the grandparents always spoil your kids, but they're never as hard on them as they were on you. You know what I
No,
mean?
never.
Because
Like,
yeah,
why
because
is
they
that?
see how
Like,
shitty
well,
you
think
came
about-
out,
Think about
and they're
grandma.
like, "Well,
No,
we gotta
well,
fucking redo."
grandma
it."
really didn't do shit to us.
here's the thing.
She just kind of yelled at us.
It's like, where's the belts and the
No,
fucking?
Anthony.
No.
Anthony used to get.
Yeah,
fucking-
Anthony
Oh,
used
dude,
to
yeah.
come.
Anthony probably got it the worst from
Yeah.
your grandmother.
Well, we
You
got
know, I was an asshole though too.
But
so-
here,
Anthony would go wait
Fair
at the
is fair.
bus.
Grandma also
And then
had
he'd-
me, Andrew,
he'd
and
leave.
Jay to fucking take care of. Andrew and Jay would always fucking fuck shit up. It would be terrible.
Well, it always used to piss my grandma and my mom off because I would take off running. The minute I was in trouble, I'm out the door.
He
Like
didn't run that,
down
he
the
didn't
block.
run that fast.
I ran, no, and it would piss my mom off because she couldn't catch me, you know. But the few times that she
Dude, that's the
did,
best.
oh, bro.
but your grandma, she ran like the Terminator.
She had a 4.340.
No, my grandma would throw. She had an arm, bro. She knew I was gonna take off
She was
running.
like
She was
Dak
like,
Prescott
I'm about
on
to
the
fuck-
run.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Touchdown every
She
time,
was
bro.
more like Pat
Damn.
Mahomes,
Yeah,
man.
Patrick
Bro.
Mahomes.
Grandma was a
I
savage.
remember your grandma would have
Grandma would just
hair
grab the
rollers.
fly swatter, but she would never hit me.
Your grandma had the hair
She would just
rollers.
grab it.
She would be wearing like her nightgown kind of thing,
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
and then she'd have a cigarette. Like,
Yeah, yeah, all the time.
You
bro.
know what I remember about grandma the most is her cigarette like holder thing.
Yeah, the little
That's like
aluminum one.
Yeah, the gray one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I remember I used to just play with that shit, just like open it. I would just open it and close. Like there would be no cigarettes in it. I would just open it and close it, because it was just so dope.
She had
I
a
was like-
matching one for her lighter. You would
Yeah.
slide the lighter
Oh,
on
dude, it was so
and you
sick.
like had a little like.
My grandma had pizzazz
Yeah.
with her cigarette smoking game.
Dude,
Yeah.
your grandma reminds me of the
And John Wayne all
oh,
fucking day.
John
Let's
Wayne.
go!
That's
Shout out to
serious.
Duke.
Dude,
Elvis.
your grandma
It
reminds
was her
me
birthday,
of,
yes, for
I
Thanksgiving.
know. That's
Shout
why.
out-
That's why I was.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
she was her birthday. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
didn't know that.
27th. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Bianca put up a post.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's right. Man,
But
shout
yeah,
out
no,
to your
she
grandma,
was,
man.
She was a. She
Cheers.
was
Shout
a,
out to your
grandma.
grandma. She raised a
To your
cool.
grandma and grandpa
to a-
shit.
Yeah.
She raised a great Anthony, man.
Oh, thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wet him with the water hose and shit.
She even raised a good Patrick, too. Good job.
Well, exactly. No, my grandma was always the hard one. She was always the one like on you, like always the one punishing. Like my grandpa was always the laid back one.
Yeah.
My grandpa.
There's only one
grandpa
time.
always scared me because he was just grandpa. But he
Yeah.
never did anything.
No, he was always the soft one.
Dude,
He'd always be like, déjalos. Like, he was always. But the one time I saw my grandpa get pissed off,
What'd you do?
dude, it scared the fucking living shit out of me, bro. Like, I was, like, terrified. My grandma's, like, always mad, and it's like, whatever, you know? But my grandpa got pissed, and I was like, holy fuck. Like, I saw the, like...
What did he say? Or what happened?
You didn't
Me,
flush
me,
the toilet.
no, me and Bianca were fighting. Me and Bianca were fighting, and I think my grandma was gone. She wasn't home, so
shit.
my grandpa was watching us, and me and Bianca
So
were fighting.
he had to play
Well,
grandma.
that's why
Oh,
he
man.
had to be there
Oh,
because your
man, it
grandma was
was-
always with you guys.
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
sure.
time.
I'm sure my sister, if she's listening.
Your
she probably
grandpa was like,
remembers
"I'm
that.
going to work."
Yeah. But no, the one time he got mad, we both looked at each other like, oh fuck, like
Maybe we should stop.
yeah,
You're like, Grandpa, is that you?
yeah, exactly, dude. But
Yeah, me and Amanda never fought when we lived here.
no,
We only fought when we lived down the street. And then, like,
I remember you guys lived down there.
yeah, like,
Uh-huh.
but, like, me and Amanda hardly ever fought. And if we did, it was over, like, stupid shit like the remote. And it was, like, that was about it.
Oh, man.
Mm.
Abel and I fight a lot.
Yeah,
Still.
we still do.
The first time.
Here,
Me and
here's a
Amanda
good.
fight when we're drunk.
Here-
Me and Amanda are drunk together, dude. It's either, like...
oh, anytime you mix
Dude,
It's
alcohol,
really
dude.
good or really
yeah,
bad.
it's either like fucking the best like night of our lives, or it's
Oh,
either like
same
yo,
with
like
Abel and
fuck
I.
you until tomorrow.
Same with
like,
Abel
for
and
real.
I.
Dude, here's a good grandma. Here's a good grandma. I guess this is like a grandma
Yeah,
episode.
it's
yeah,
grandma.
why not?
So okay, here's a good
it's our
grandma
show. We do
story.
whatever we want.
Peter and I were fighting.
I
In the-
just came back from Iraq.
Yeah, well, yeah, and don't try to get the sympathy vote, man. This motherfucker over here.
Well, no, Abel was being.
I fought for this fucking country, goddammit.
I just came back from Iraq. I
on.
came into town.
Oh yeah, he's like, I
Okay,
just
hold
came
on.
back from
Tell-
Iraq
tell-
with a fucking flag over my right shoulder.
No, and I was carrying Jacob,
I was carrying. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay,
and Abel was
carrying
being
my
an asshole.
baby. In
See
this
now,
night.
see
He's-
now you sound like a dick.
Okay.
He is a
Well, anyways,
dick.
hold on.
Just tell
You
your
barely
story.
realized that.
We're telling a grandma story. Okay, here we
Alright,
go.
shout out
Grandma
grandma.
story. So, I don't know what the fight was about,
I do. I
but
remember. everything.
okay, Peter and I started fucking fighting.
And
like-
not arguing,
No, it was fucking.
like throwing chingazos.
Yeah, dukes were going, man. And my grandma was
So
there.
you guys have like punched each other?
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
done
fuck
that
yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
Dude, if you,
Abel
how
and
many
I
times I hung out with these guys and they were fighting, I had to break it up.
Abel
or,
and I have pictures of us bloody.
Dude, you see these
And
teeth,
then-
man?
You know
They're
what's
because
funny?
of a fucking uppercut, dude.
You know what's funny? It's like me, Andrew, and Lil J got in so many fights together, but we never like punched each other.
oh no,
It was
no.
all-
That's
No,
not a
these
fight.
guys
Then.
are-
That's not a
hey,
fight.
No.
Pat,
No,
Pat.
I'm telling you right now, like we were so like mad at each other, like we wanted to hit each other.
No.
But
Pat.
we would never, like,
Pat.
literally, even if we did, like, it'd be like, no, fuck it. Like, really? You're going to hit us? Like, I remember, like, one time me and Andrew literally laid it out right here. Boom, right. I fucking, like, tackled him, picked him up, and little Jay was just like, yo. And, like, he, like, grabbed us both, and he kind of just looked at us and just checked us both. And
He's
was like,
like-
yo, what the fuck? And we were just
I
like,
whip both your asses.
yeah, dude.
He's
for
like,
real.
do you want a toe in your asshole?
Yeah, for real. Dude, but no, it's like literally like I look back at those moments and I'm like, fuck yeah, like I'm happy I have like you guys as my cousins because like it was shit like that. Like it would like I didn't have a brother, which is like I'm not crying about, but like it's like no, like yeah, like you know, you kind of want that shit, right? Like sometimes you kind of
Yeah.
want to be like, yo, like you want to get checked into your place and you kind of
Patrick,
want that
Amanda
shit.
kicked your ass plenty of times.
No,
man.
and Amanda would kick my ass. 10 times out of 10, Amanda would kick my ass.
Yeah,
like
I put my money on Amanda.
dude, Amanda's fucking crazy. Now, I've seen Amanda fucking knock some bitches out, and I'm like, God
Dude,
damn. Like,
I think Amanda beat the shit out of Chris. That's why she was like, I don't want to be governor.
I'm
I'm
the
fucking
president."
president.
no, but it's
Yeah.
just cool. It's funny. Like, you guys,
I'll say that I've never fought with my siblings either.
Really?
But I'm a lot older than most of them.
Yeah,
So I mean,
Yeah.
see.
but
Well,
these two,
Dude, you're fucking gordos,
Dude,
man.
these two
no
were
one's
like-
gonna
But,
touch
I was
but,
a
okay,
referee
Pat,
half
let
the
me tell
fucking
you something.
childhood.
Abel and I would throw chingazos many times, and
Chris too. Chris would
within
whoop your
within
guys'
an
ass.
hour,
Nah, Chris is a bitch.
within
man.
an hour, within an hour, we would
We'll
be
get
cool.
to Chris right now.
yeah.
Like, we fight. That's it. Whatever. Let's go to Anthony's house.
Yeah.
Dude, no, and that's what's so cool about shit like that. It's like, I guess siblings and like cousins and shit like that.
but going back
'cause
to
you
the
can
story,
fight.
go for it.
Yeah,
Abel.
like
Go
it's
for
like,
it.
That's it.
No, so Peter and I, we definitely had our difference that day. Like we were just arguing. Then it started to, the intensity
Escalate.
started to
Yeah,
build,
escalate.
I love that word.
and then we just started fighting, and you know, wrestling, to punches, to fucking just trying
I'm
to
gonna kill you.
just trying to gain that leverage. Like, we're fighting. We were fighting. Peter and I,
Yeah.
we were fighting.
I witnessed
And my grandma was there. And she goes, Animales! Animales! Like, she was so upset that we were fighting. Two brothers going at it. We should have love for one another. And
Oh, yeah.
she was so mad that two brothers were fighting. But you know what, man? I'm going to say something about fighting. There's nothing wrong with fighting, man. Because it's face to face, no backstabbing.
You're not talking shit
Nothing
behind each other's
nothing
back.
behind the back. It's face to face. It's face to face, mano a mano.
Mano y mano.
Yeah, hermano y mano. It's face to face, mano a mano, and fucking,
And then you squash it.
yeah,
It's done.
it's legit. Because there's one thing we learned from our dad. You fight, and then the better man prevails. And after that, you
That's
shake
it.
hands. You shake hands or whatever, and yeah, it's
Dude, that's why
it's there.
I'm telling you, that's what I
It's
love
there.
about my cousins.
But-
Like,
but-
literally,
but-
we'll fight, and it's literally that afterwards. It's like, okay, boom, like that was.
I think
that was
But-
that's what's wrong with this society.
I
nowadays.
think yeah, because there's plenty of times, like my dad has told me. He had my dad's the greatest storyteller ever. He's a great storyteller, and he told me one time that his principal. This is back in the fucking 60s, when you could do whatever the fuck you wanted, right?
Yeah, my dad.
My dad, he said when he was in elementary that the principal took him to the park, Marwood Park, because they went to Zach White. The principal
Shout out
said,
Zach White.
the principal said, "You want to kick his ass? You want to kick his ass? All right, let's
Put
go to
on
the
the
park.
gloves.
Put on. Let's go to the park." They would either put on the gloves or they would wrestle. The tactic that principal had was wrestling, because you just tire each other out. Like, if I have a difference with Pat, I'm gonna wrestle him,
And
I'm
whoever
gonna
wins, wins.
and whoever wins, and then it's squashed after that.
Yeah.
And my dad said that
He would shake
that was a
hands
lesson.
afterwards.
That was a lesson that he learned. You're going up against a guy that you don't like or whatever.
Shout out Olivia Munn.
But after it's done, it's done. If Pat beats me, like we wrestle and Pat happens to beat me, pin me or whatever, it's done. Yeah. And I think this is the direction Peter was going. I think a lot of the times we have differences with people we don't like, but we don't settle them. Instead, we tend to talk behind that person's back.
Build
We-
more.
yeah. Or
builds and builds and builds.
there's some kind of avoiding the inevitable of hatred,
It's avoiding.
and then
it's,
keyboard
it's,
and then
warriors.
it,
it's
and
not,
then
it's knowing
and then
that
it
you're
just builds,
wrong,
builds,
I
builds,
guess.
builds. But the thing is, sometimes you gotta be a man, and you gotta
Yeah, you gotta admit when you're wrong, or admit you lost.
You gotta have shame. You gotta
Yeah.
have humility.
Yeah, of course.
humility.
If you've never had
Exactly.
humility in your life, you're a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Everyone that says that they've never lost a fight, well, first of all, my dad always said, if there's someone that has never lost a fight,
They've never fought.
they've never fought the right people.
Yeah.
They've never fought anyone.
Yeah, like they fought people they knew, like they fought little kids, or they
Yeah,
fought,
people
they
they knew
fought.
they could
They
blame.
they
fought.
fought people that they were comfortable with.
Exactly.
They were never pushed out of their box.
Well, and that's why I think sports are so important too, is because that, it challenges you. Is it beer break? And this beer break is brought to you by
Dos
Bud.
Equis. No, you can't say Bud Light because it's Dos Equis.
Well, they're our official sponsor, unofficial sponsor.
Well, shout out Bud Light, but shout out Dos Equis for this keg.
Shout out to Abel for providing
Shout
this
out
beer.
to the commander in chief, not Abel, Amanda. Man, I hate to do this, but I gotta go.
Nah, bullshit, Pat.
Let's get to the fantasy real quick.
I'm sorry. I have a baby. We were supposed to be here at 1. It's 3:20.
Hey, whoa.
Shots fired.
Hey, the reason I was late was I was putting Christmas lights, putting some Christmas cheer.
It's November
Christmas
27th.
time.
Well, yeah, the earlier the better. This kind of year, you gotta have fucking Christmas cheer.
That's
Christmas
true.
lights are kind of dumb because you only put them up for like a month and then they're gone.
Not
Like,
Mexicans. They leave them on for
Dude,
like
we,
5
we
months.
we went balls to the wall this year.
Yeah.
Like,
You live on the east side? I didn't know you lived over there.
no, in
Or
the
northeast. I'm
northeast.
sorry. I said east side, and you were like, no.
No,
Are you
no.
ready for your fantasy, Peter?
Oh shit! No, I'm not ready for that shit.
Beer for the road.
God damn it! I hate this.
You love it.
Oh, it's great. I love it. But I hate feeling like I'm guilty
Why are you guilty?
because I have a child at home that I should probably be. God damn it! It's a full ass beer. Why would you do that?
Man, that was a good pour beer. Mine came out shitty.
Yeah, look at this.
Damn, that was like, yeah, that's like a fucking perfect beer.
So the last time that we put a video of me chugging the twisted
Still
tea, some people said, "Oh, the can was empty." Not empty. Then some people said, well, like Aaron direct messaged me, and he was like, he showed me a video of a guy that was doing Guinness, like he did 6 Guinness, like.
Oh
that.
yeah.
And then my response was, you guys saw when I bought all those Guinness,
Yeah.
and I had a fucking mug that held 3 beers.
Yeah.
Is Pat gonna chug?
So I chugged those 3 beers. I was like, fuck, man. So I think I could do a Guinness challenge. You think if I filled up 2 of those mugs with Guinness,
That's good.
I could finish it? Not these mugs, the big ones that you made us from the
big
beginning.
ones. Yeah.
That would be 6 beers.
Did you see that?
Excuse me.
That thing I sent you? Did I
No.
sent you guys?
That was
The
just-
Kong beer.
Oh, I didn't see it though.
Why does this taste so good?
It's
Dude.
like a beer koozie that turns
Dude,
into a beer bomb.
It's
Really?
draft, dude.
yeah.
So I saw a beer fest the other day.
Dude, let's talk about this. Wait,
Hold on 1 second.
what's the best kind of beer? Canned beer, bottle beer, draft beer?
I like bottled beer. I like drinking out of a
I
I
bottle.
like
draft.
all beer.
I'm draft beer.
I like all beer.
Draft beer is like fucking.
Draft beer
nice.
gives me the
It's-
shits.
That's true,
I think it.
but I think that's a dirty keg. And my cousin
dirty
BJ,
keg.
dude, my cousin
Yeah.
BJ.
Shout
told
out
me,
to cousin BJ.
yeah,
BJ!
BJ.
He sent me a picture
Ziggy
the other
Zaggy,
day.
Ziggy
Dude,
Zaggy.
that guy was so fun to play golf with. that was fun. I had a great time with BJ.
That time was funny because I hit the fucking beer cart, remember?
Yeah, I have a
With
video
my
the other
golf
day.
ball, I hit the beer cart.
I took a snap.
And then
It
I
was
went,
great.
and then we all took shots. Like,
You hit that lady?
it hit her cart. Not the lady, but I hit the cart.
You know that Mista Misa lady?
Hey, how cool was that beer guy yesterday?
Oh, he was pretty dope.
Fucking Pat had some Metallica playing in the
What's that?
background, and he's like, "It's a good song. It's a good song."
It's that
It
good
was like
one.
heavy music. I was like, hell yeah. brother.
Oh, yeah, I did like golfing with Pat because he had the music going.
Yeah.
it makes
Dude,
golf fun.
Me and Pat shared a cart that one time.
It was great.
Oh yeah, I shared one with BJ.
It was me. you shared one with the BJ.
Like, fucking 4 holes later, I was fucking drunk already.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Hey, how good am I at golf now?
Dude, Abel has improved
I'll beat him.
a lot
I'll beat
in
him.
golf, dude.
Right?
I'll beat him.
I mean, yesterday was a shitty day for your boy Paticus, but
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Like golf. Like I played good golf. Pat played bad golf.
All you have to do is play
But it's
good.
because you play at your handicap, you know?
yeah,
Like in terms of Pat's handicap, he played like shit.
Where'd you guys
in
go
terms
play?
of my handicap,
Underwood.
I played good.
Fort Bliss,
Frank?
Frank Underwood. Yeah.
Frank Underwood.
No, yeah. Fort
Was
Bliss, man.
Awesome course though, right?
It was a good course.
Awesome.
Greens were kind of choppy though.
Yeah, there were some greens that had some patches of hula hands in them.
But yeah, man. Fucking-
Wait, speaking of patches of hula hand,
I was gonna say, are we ready for the?
can we do the fantasy football?
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Okay, let me look it up.
Here, well, hold on. Or Anthony's gonna do it.
Can I?
Alright.
I got it. Wait, hold on.
Give us a cue, Peter. Give us a cue.
You want me to give you like a
Dude,
little
look at that.
introduction?
What show are we watching?
I just wing it. I always
CDs
say
and
I'm
shit?
going to come in with a script.
Bam,
or
bam, bam,
something.
bam.
I always say I'm going to be prepared and all, and then I just fucking wing it.
So we're gonna wing it?
I guess. Fuck.
We should do that fucking.
I don't even know where my
harmonizing
fucking
that we were
ESPN
doing
shit is.
earlier.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Anthony, wait. Turn that off.
Cut,
Let's
cut.
do it. Cut.
What are we doing?
Ready, Pat? You're gonna start it. Then I'm gonna go. Then Anthony, and then
A
Peter.
waterfall?
Wait, what?
No,
What
no.
are we doing?
You'll get it
We're
right
doing
now.
a waterfall?
Wait,
Go.
how did we start it last
You
time?
were like, boom, boom. or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just go.
No idea
Okay,
what
ready?
we're talking about.
Just listen.
Bum dum bum 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 dum bum 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 bum
I don't know what I'm doing.
God damn it!
I knew this was gonna work.
supposed to sing
I knew this
so
was gonna work.
good.
It's
What
like,
song?
No, just any song, dude.
Oh.
You gotta be like
nah,
Sal.
all right.
I was
here
gonna
we
say,
go.
So like,
so
like it's like,
but I was like, do I do it or do
Yeah.
Dude, he wasn't paying attention the first time. What did you think he was gonna do?
it's because it was like boom.
I was like, fuck, I misrehearsed.
He was on
And
the
then-
phone.
and then it's like,
I was
All right, let's
fucking
get
late
to fantasy.
today.
God damn it, Peter.
This sport doesn't build character, it reveals it.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
All right, Peter, give us that fantasy update.
All right, as we go into week 12, Turkey Week, there were a lot of things on the line. Peter is trying to make a comeback after getting his ass kicked to Anthony, talking all that shit didn't work out for him.
Nope.
Pat fell last week to Abel. The king had fallen, and there's a new king emerging. But Peter is facing Pat this week, and it looks like he might have the edge. Pat's predicted 148.6, has 0 points right now. Peter leading this one 37.1.
What's Peter's projected?
Yeah, that's my projection. Don't interrupt. Going to the other side of the brackets, Texas Tacos, and Juarez Post Mahomes. Love that name, by the way. Texas Tacos leading this one 36.02 to 5.0. Abel still got Russell Wilson, Henry, Jacobs, Robinson, Woods. He's got his whole goddamn lineup except for Prater, who fucking put up 5 points against the shitty Houston Texans.
Fucking kickers.
Yeah, I don't know about Anthony.
Dude, Elliott.
Anthony's got Elliott, who fucking put up 2.9. Who the fuck is Elliott? The worst fucking fantasy pick this whole year by far. Fell off the bus. Get rid of him. Go pick up fucking Gibson. I give you that one. Peter certified Gibson. Washington
Fantasy
is
pick?
so much better than Dallas.
Yeah, he scored like 3 touchdowns.
Dude, how upsetting has it been this year to be a Dallas Cowboy fan? Not only to be with a losing record, but like everyone else in the division has a losing record, and you guys just lost to the fucking Washington football.
Okay, I said this.
It's
though.
called being a Dallas Cowboy.
Wait, get this. Get this. I make this prediction right now. If Washington makes the playoffs, they will win one playoff game. At least.
I could see that. Alex Smith,
They
bro.
actually have a good coaching staff.
Dude, how great
They have
is
Del
Ron
Rio
Rivera?
and they have Ron Rivera. They
Rivera
have fucking
battling cancer.
They have Alex
looking-
Smith, who looks like a 90-year-old
Dude,
man. With
Alex
his
Smith
helmet
looked
on.
way better than Dalton.
Yeah, yeah. He
played
but
a
he
great
looks
game.
old.
He's a monster,
They
bro.
got McLaurin. They got fucking
bro.
Gibson's been pulling his goddamn weight. They got a good team, dude. So I'm gonna call it right here. Washington, if they get into the playoffs, they
They're in
will
first
win.
place.
They will win one game in the playoffs. At least one game.
Yeah. I could see it happening.
Yeah.
See it happening. It's 2020, dude. Anything's possible.
You don't think so, Anthony?
Yeah, no,
Anthony's
I
kinda
do.
like-
No,
you do?
yeah. We've sustained so many injuries. It's done, man. I mean, I have no hope for the Cowboy season this year.
All right, that's my prediction.
Were you guys upset? Like it's Thanksgiving.
always upset.
It's a tradition, Thanksgiving tradition, and the Cowboys, they just got their asses handed to them. Not even like they lost; they got their asses handed to
They
them.
gave up.
And hold on, how dumb
To go for it
was
the fake
that
punt?
fucking fake?
Oh, it was stupid.
Dude, everybody knew they were going for that.
It was like-
it wasn't even.
It was like 4th and 45 to go. I mean, it was 4th and 9 or whatever the fuck. But I actually heard that play on 95.5 KLAQ.
Yeah, I did too.
And fucking the announcers were like, what is he doing? He even like, there was 4th and 9. And then by the time the guy got the ball, it was 4th and 20. And, you know,
Yeah.
like they
Those-
broke it. Those guys.
They're badass. They're
they-
not
they-
biased.
Yeah. I mean, they tell you the way
Brad
it
Sham,
is.
baby.
Yeah, they tell you the way it is. And they said it themselves like, that was a bad call.
Is that Brad Shamman?
I have no clue who the announcers are, but they're good announcers.
Bo.
I don't.
if you're listening
Shit,
to a
I
I don't know,
Cowboy-
but they're badass.
Yeah, they are.
let's put it this way: if you're a Cowboy fan and you're watching the game on TV, do yourself a favor, put it on fucking 95.5 KLAQ and listen to the game on radio, because that's gonna be 10 times more entertaining than the game
I don't know
on
who
TV. Those guys are fucking great announcers.
Well, it's because they're cowboy lovers. That's why.
I know it's Brad Sham. He's been the voice of the Cowboys forever. But
But they're not biased.
Yeah,
Like they
they
call
love the Cowboys, but they don't tell you bullshit, dude. They say like what is happening
like,
out on
oh
the
no,
field.
we suck again.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man.
Any of you guys see Mandalorian?
Oh, let's
we
talk
gonna-
about Mandalorian. We got our Mandalorian
God
expert
damn
right
it.
now.
I don't
He's
have
got his
the,
bonsai tree in front of him. Pat, you give us your first impression of the Mandalorian.
Okay, so is it okay if I spoil it for you guys, or is
Yeah.
it,
They
I
had a
haven't seen it,
whole
but-
fucking day to watch it.
Well, I thought we were gonna
Spoiler
watch
alert,
it here. I thought you
spoiler
guys said
alert.
we
No,
were gonna watch
okay.
spoiler alert! Spoiler
Is
alert!
it okay?
We're good.
Is it cool if Pat spoils it?
My
'Cause
God.
Go for it.
only
man.
Pat and me have seen
I didn't do my homework, so
I
just
didn't-
Peter?
go for it.
do you want me to spoil it for you?
it. Peter,
Not really, but go ahead.
cover your ears.
Okay, I won't spoil it
Here,
for you
bro.
then.
No, go.
I'll just
I'll
tell
mute
you.
your
Just go with
headphones.
your go.
Dude, it's a good episode.
I gotta
It's a
watch
good
it.
Oh,
episode.
but let's mute Peter's headphones.
No,
so
no,
he-
just
Yeah,
go.
mute 'em,
Just
mute
go
'em.
with it. Just go. Go. Do
No.
it.
Okay. Well,
Ding ding.
I fucking love Star Wars, right? Star Wars has probably been the coolest thing I've ever seen
I'm gonna
my
go
entire life, except
Better than
my,
boobs?
except my daughter being born. Better than boobs, yeah. Okay. So, for all of you that don't know, Mandalorian takes place after Return of the Jedi. I mean, it's like after like the Skywalker saga, right? Like,
Yeah.
and so we find out in the latest fucking Mandalorian that this little baby Yoda actually has a name. And Anthony, I don't want to spoil this.
No. Go for it.
No, I don't want to spoil it. I'm sorry. So we find out his name. But not only do we see Ahsoka Tano from what they said in episode 3 of Mandalorian.
Yeah. How good did she look, though?
Okay, so when she comes out, I was trying to figure out who this actress was without looking her up, right?
What?
What?
Dude,
No,
are
no,
you serious? You
No,
didn't know who it was?
I knew exactly who it was, but
Okay.
I couldn't figure out her name. Like I was,
Oh,
I
okay,
knew
okay.
I knew who she was, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
"Fuck, what the hell is her name?" And I was like, "I hope it's her." And I was like, "If it's her, I'm like, she's doing a fucking damn good job." Cause
Yeah.
dude, the opening of episode 5 is ridiculous. Like so it teases Ahsoka Tano.
Dude, I don't want to
Like, this is-
interrupt you.
this is my
but-
spoiler.
Dude, I don't want to interrupt you, but Peter's fucking pumping iron outside.
Good job.
He's fucking curling. Fucking Peter's pumping iron. What the fuck?
Oh
Look
my
here,
God.
he's gonna be. Were you pumping iron?
He looks bigger. Look at him.
Goddamn.
Get on the mic, Peter. Were you outside? Dude, you said, I'm gonna go take a piss. And then I looked through the window and he's pumping iron right now. What the fuck?
For
much
all,
was that?
for all of you that don't know, his
What was that
iron,
about?
iron is his name for his dick.
I saw it. What? I didn't hear him.
Yeah, that
I
was a
didn't
good
hear
one.
you. I didn't
Hey,
have my headphones
dude,
on.
quote of the fucking.
What'd you
day
say?
right there, man.
Thank you.
What'd you say?
It's because he said he was pumping iron. I said, for those of you that don't know, Peter's penis name is Iron.
Oh.
So he's
It was better. It was better the first time.
it was better. The
No, I just saw the thing and I was like, man, I mean, crow.
Okay, so
This
back,
guy
to,
haven't been to
Anyways,
the
back
gym.
Is this her?
Yeah, yeah.
Diana?
Back-
He's
back
talking
to-
about Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
back to my
Alright, I'm
story.
gonna get a beer.
No, that's not her. Want me to tell you who it is? Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Dude, I love this casting, dude. I don't know. I didn't know who was gonna be able to play her. I didn't know who was gonna play Ahsoka Tano because her Clone Wars voice is awesome. Like, and I even asked Jamie. I was like, "Can you do me a favor?" After I knew, like, I was like, "It's her." I'm like, "Can you look it up and see if it's her?"
Who plays her in the Clone Wars?
It's some white girl. I don't know her name, but she has a really cool.
I was like, what is that noise?
Yeah, that sounds crazy. She has a really cool voice, right? Like, and I was like, all right, so that's like, how can you replace that voice with the live action? And dude, I don't want to say her name, but she did an awesome
I think
job.
a lot of people know. before they saw the episode. Because I knew like this season.
I didn't know she was gonna. be
I
her.
knew she was gonna come out this
I didn't
season
know.
as her.
I mean, then again, I didn't want any spoilers too because like I didn't want to know what like the little baby Yoda's name was gonna be. And now that I know, it's like fuck, that's so dope. Like what a fucking dope ass name. And no, it's like great fucking episode from start to finish. And then it fucking teases you with even more crazy shit after the Clone Wars. So, like, the Clone Wars, it shows you so many fucking people that are involved with the Empire that you have no idea what happens to after the Empire falls. Like, so this telling you, like, after the Empire falls that this person is still relevant and this person is still in the galaxy and still fucking causing havoc. It just opens up so many fucking stories for the fucking Mandalorian. And, like, it could even, like, make even other fucking types of TV shows, like not just the Mandalorian, fucking maybe new Jedi's to where they make a fucking new Ahsoka Tano fucking like fucking series. It could just it opens so much shit, dude.
All right, I'm gonna kind of interrupt you and help you out here. The title of the episode is The Jedi, correct? I think
something.
Yes.
So it was cool because you get this character that Pat is talking about. And it's fucking dope because you're like, finally, a Jedi on screen, you know? Like a
That's not in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, like a legit Jedi.
That's what's so cool.
A legit Jedi on screen that we're not familiar with. Because I was talking about like last episode, as far as like the Middle is Open episode, that if you're not familiar with the cartoons and stuff, you're not.
She's in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So she's in the Clone Wars.
She's the apprentice.
So
Anakin Skywalker's apprentice.
So
turns into Darth Vader.
Dude, you're seeing a fucking another character that's a Jedi that is well known.
That's a well trained Jedi. That was trained by Anakin Skywalker. Darth Vader.
So like fucking
motherfucking fucking dual fucking.
Yeah, motherfucking G right here. She's
good.
got two. She's a badass.
And shout out fucking. I'm gonna say it. Shout out Rosario Dawson, dude, for being just a badass Ahsoka Tano, dude. She is the shit.
It's a cool fucking episode.
Great cast.
If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch the episode. It's a fucking badass episode.
Put it on.
One of the best episodes I've seen of The Mandalorian.
The best one, hands down.
Put it on. Anthony.
But here's the thing. This is why I think it's gonna get better. As disappointed as I was at the end of the episode, where she's like, "Can I just say it?"
No. I understand. I know what she's saying.
She died.
But it's for a reason. It's to gain.
So, in other words,
she pushed him away.
No, so in other words, there's an opportunity to there's potential opportunity to see more Jedis in this series. Am I right or am I wrong, Pat? You're gonna have a possibility of seeing more Jedis in this series because of her decision.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that's what's cool because if you think about it, as far as the Star Wars series, and Pat, before you go, you know of Yoda, you know of Luke, and then after that,
okay, so all you know
of Kenobi?
all you know is Luke is dead.
No, hold on.
Luke is alive.
Hold on.
All you know is Luke is alive.
Wait, chill out.
Nobody else.
You know
else
of,
is dead.
but I'm talking about the Star Wars series.
Yeah.
Like as far as movies, like the Skywalker series, the movies, you know of Luke, Yoda, Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn, all the guys from like the
there's
prequels
multiple,
and stuff.
like,
no. Yeah. Hold on.
Samuel.
There's a fuck ton of.
You know
Jedis.
of all those the prequel fucking characters and shit. You know Kenobi, Luke, Darth Vader. You know of fucking Yoda and shit like that.
Yeah.
But this is gonna introduce you. Like I said, if you're not like familiar with the cartoons, this is gonna potentially introduce you to more Jedis that you were not familiar with.
Not only does it introduce you to more Jedis, but it tells you stories that happen after the Clone Wars. Because the Clone Wars was such a great show, like a badass show, like a great animated show.
Pat, before you leave, do you want them to remake the Clone Wars with live action?
Like,
yeah, that'd be fucking dope as fuck. Like the Clone Wars was dope. But like, what made the Clone Wars dope was Anakin Skywalker. Like during the Clone Wars, Anakin Skywalker, him and Obi-Wan Kenobi and like the Jedi fucking Council were so involved. Like, they're trying to make peace, and like at the end of the Clone Wars is the rise of the Empire.
Yeah,
much.
but do you think that's potentially like something that's in the works?
I would rather have them how they're doing now, after like how the Mandalorian is set, to where they're telling the story of after the Clone Wars, after the Empire.
So you'd
fell.
rather see side stories opposed to remaking
like,
that one.
Yeah, because George Lucas's story is so good.
Yeah.
No.
You can't stop.
So
that.
just build off
No.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying change the story. Just
No,
make it like a
no,
live
I'm-
action,
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
no,
did
why?
with fucking Mulan and
I'm not-
Lion King and shit like that.
No, it's because why ruin all? Those
Yeah,
other
why
movies?
ruin that? I
Yeah.
get what he's saying. Just
Like,
branch
just-
off
but
it already.
branch off it
it's
and
so
start-
much
start
like
its
I have
own new
nothing
thing.
against the cartoons, but it's so much cooler when it's live action.
No,
Yeah,
I
to an
understand that, but
extent.
think about the possibilities that they can do just off of those from the Clone Wars into like this shit.
But I
'Cause I'm
feel
telling
that
you,
it
'cause-
will introduce.
No.
I feel like it will introduce more
you
people
can still
into the Star
you
Wars
can still
universe.
do that
Because there's a lot of people like
No,
myself.
dude.
Hold on, there's a lot of people like myself that don't want to watch the cartoons because it is a cartoon.
exactly.
The reason
So
why
you,
the
you go
Mandalorian-
after you go
The
after the
reason
ending.
why the Mandalorian is so popular is because it is real people, whereas like
yeah, but what timeline is the Mandalorian set? It's after everything has happened.
yes, but
after.
but I've
and
said
that's,
it.
That's
but
what
I've
makes
said
it so much
But
cooler.
I've said it on this show.
Am I right?
I've said
like,
it on
that's
the-
what makes it so
I
much
agree with
cooler.
Pat. I
I've
agree
said
with
it.
Pat.
Well, hold on. I've said it on this show
Still
that
agree with
my
that.
favorite movies, as shitty as it sounds, are the Phantom Menace, Episode 1, 2, and 3.
Because those are the ones
I
that are
like-
trying to grab you, and like,
I like
you look
those
at
movies.
You look
I
at
like
Star Wars
those
people,
movies
and those are
because-
like the least favorited ones.
I like them all.
No, like I love Revenge of the Sith, but Phantom Menace and fucking Attack of the Clones, like those movies, like you said, if those movies were made into live action like Clone Wars movies, 1,000%, those would have been way better, because you would have seen General Kenobi, you would have seen him in his fucking armor and not just always in his Jedi clothes. But I love the Mandalorian because it's after the fact.
I like
And it introduces so many characters that were during the fucking rise of the Empire that you have no idea what happened to afterwards, after the fucking rebellion went.
Okay.
Because they're trying to rebuild the Empire. Like it's they
yeah,
are
but
still
that makes
gonna
the New Order or whatever, right?
like, so the New Order, it could be the New Order, but it could be totally
Something totally different.
like they want to get.
I'm glad you're saying that. Because I think there's something
Okay,
separate
so
from
like
it.
so what they're talking about is they want to dismantle the entire like last 3 episodes of Star Wars, like 7, 8, 9, like that is not part of the story, which is cool because like Star Wars has that capability of branching out into so many different things. To where
Yeah,
and
because
like
we
that-
only see it going this way.
Yeah,
This is bringing.
easy Michelob Ultra.
Michelob. Calm
No,
down,
it can
I
go
got
into
excited
so
there.
many other different things. But I love where this like the Mandalorian story is going, cause like this, like what this thing can do, is like each episode can be a timeline for like maybe like 5 days, like a week. Like each episode, like it could be like this guy traveling from this place to this place, just trying to find somebody that connects you back to the
Well,
Clone
one
Wars.
thing Disney did right was they created. I mean, literally, it's infinity. Like they can make so many
dude,
storylines.
and that's what's so
that
cool
could
about
go
Star Wars,
left, right.
because it's a galaxy like fucking so
yeah, it's
far,
a
far
galaxy.
away.
We talked about this.
Yeah, and it's
that,
like, dude,
that
like, you
how
can open
it's a
up
galaxy.
anything.
We live on one planet and we have so many stories. Imagine a goddamn galaxy.
And what's cool about Star Wars, like they have so many little characters to where it's like an average Star Wars person would be like, oh, this person. Like it'd be like, oh, look who this is, and they can fucking make a spin-off series with this fucking dude. It's like, dude, it's so open for so many different things.
Okay, so before you leave, Pat, Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Is it Yoda's spawn or just a creature from him, like from his race?
You want me to give this away?
It's a spawn.
No, it's not a spawn.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Well, from the episode, from what they tell me, we don't know. He's not a spawn. We don't know if he's a spawn because they didn't acknowledge it.
He's his cousin.
But the only species that Ahsoka Tano has said that she's seen was Yoda. So that's all I'm gonna leave it at. And with that, boys, I love you guys. You guys, 50th episode. It was fucking awesome.
It was a good show.
Hell yeah.
Tell Jamie I'm sorry.
I have to go home to my baby girl.
You do what you
do
have
that,
to.
man.
Do what you have to.
Get away, Fly. God damn it, dude. Look at this guy.
He's like, get out of here, Pat.
I know, he's going to take my spot.
You stink.
Yeah. Anthony, I love you.
Dude,
Happy
I love you,
Thanksgiving.
man.
Abel, thank you very much for the beer. I'll see you Wednesday. We'll play some golf again.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Hey, the cake's floating, guys.
Nah,
Good job, everybody.
The little baby
job.
K. Baby Yoda.
Peter, it's been fun, man. Great 50th episode.
Great idea, and we're continuing.
Yeah.
We got to get on the drums and shit.
Yeah, we'll fucking
Jam
we'll-
session.
We'll jam. And then watch that episode if you guys still have time.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
All right. I love you guys. I'll see you guys very
All
soon.
right, man.
All right, Pat.
With that, it's been real. I'll see you guys later.
Activatos.
All right, so Pat's out of the studio, and that sucks, man. Shit. But you know what, guys? I have some good news. We did cash that keg, even though it was a little baby keg. Not a pony keg, a baby keg.
Can we watch?
We
can
did
play
finish it.
Battlefront?
One more thing before we wrap up this show, the 50th show of The Middle is Open. Mike Tyson's going to be fighting Roy Jones, guys.
Oh, I know.
How crazy is that?
I actually have Roy
Dude.
Jones winning.
Yeah?
I think, really quick,
I think he's gonna knock out Tyson.
I think Roy Jones is going to beat Tyson. So if you're listening to this show like on a Monday and a Tuesday and Roy Jones didn't win, don't give me too much shit because I'm just trying to predict. But I think Roy Jones is going to fucking win because, one, he's been active, okay? Two, Mike Tyson, if you followed Mike Tyson's career toward the end of his career, he was losing to chumps.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of the
I
reasons.
mean, he always looked good too.
That's
Like,
one
he
of the
always-
reasons why he retired, because he was losing to fucking like
Nobody's.
guys that nobody has ever heard of. And Tyson was losing to
And
them.
don't get me wrong, Mike Tyson was one of my favorites. I actually like the guy, like his career, but and you see the videos that he's been posting of him training and fucking hitting and his body, dude, he looks incredible. I'll give him that. But I honest to God think that Roy Jones is gonna fucking beat him. And I think he's gonna knock him out, not just beat him. I think he's gonna knock him out.
Yeah? What round?
Huh? I'm gonna say before the fifth, fifth or fourth. Well, how many rounds is it going?
I have no clue.
It's
I know
not
it's
a full bout, is it?
no, it's like an exhibition.
I think it's
shit.
like an 8-rounder or some shit.
I don't think they're gonna be wearing headgear and shit.
No,
but,
I don't think so either.
But
I
don't
think
know.
he's gonna knock him out within the fifth. Honestly,
Roy Jones has speed, bro.
yeah, he does.
Like,
and he has a chin.
I mean, they're both old as fuck. They're like
Yeah.
in their 50s and shit. But Roy Jones has been active. Like, he has still been fighting, like, real fights. And Tyson's been out for a while, dude. I don't know if Anthony could check this, but Tyson's been out for like 10 years or some shit like that. I don't know when's Tyson's last bout, but it's been a long, long time for
but he's
Mike.
been training pretty good though. Like I've
Yeah,
seen
but-
his training videos.
But like, here's the thing, Peter, and you know this better than anyone. It's one thing to hit a bag that doesn't punch back.
yeah.
You know, hitting a bag doesn't mean shit. You could look fucking swole.
Well,
you could
that's
look
why I'm
fucking
saying Roy
built or
Jones is
whatever.
gonna win.
15 years ago.
15 years ago, a punching bag doesn't punch back. It's a punching bag. So that's the thing. Like, Mike Tyson, as intimidating as he was, that was a long, long time ago. 90s.
And
like,
why did this stem? Like, what was the? Was it just like, hey, you guys, you want to fight? Like, is there beef? Is there real beef there,
not really, but
or more of a respect?
no, not.
Like we both feel like
I
we
think-
could do it,
I
and
think-
let's just display our skill.
I think there's many variables to it. I think there's.
You think it's
some-
more of a display?
I think there's somewhat of a beef, somewhat of respect, somewhat of money, somewhat of it being a
8 rounds.
pandemic. there's so many things going
yeah.
into it that it's just like, let's just put it on, you know? I think there's a lot of things going into it. It's not, I don't think there's one outweighing the other, if that makes any kind of sense.
It says the Tyson Jones fight is an 8-round exhibition. Each round will be 2 minutes long. Even though it's an exhibition, no headgear will be required.
2 minutes?
I mean, Joe Rogan had Roy Jones about a month and a half ago, and he was talking about the fight.
They're both about the same height.
Yeah,
it's a very interesting interview.
71, 74
that was
reach.
conducted on the Joe Rogan
Really?
podcast.
I gotta hear it.
Yeah, you gotta hear it.
I actually came
Tyson-
across it the other day, and I was like,
Tyson's kind of odd, man, because Joe Rogan interviewed him like 2 times within like a 5-month.
Yeah, the last one was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, with a 5-month like in between, and it's literally like 2 different people.
really? But he is multi-personality.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
like it's 2 different people talking.
Well, Rogan asked him if he would be willing to fight again. He at that time he was like, "Nah, never."
Yeah.
never.
That's what I'm saying. It's
and
weird.
this time he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of odd. I think boxing's also very technical, and you use your melon, dude. You use your brain.
Yeah.
And I think
It's a chess game.
Roy Jones, I used to make fun of him when he was on HBO, the way he would talk and the way he was like giving his analysis. I was like, man, that guy's not all there. But he's got a lot more brain cells in his head than Tyson, and he's a lot more
stable.
He takes a more scientific look at things.
Well, so I think Tyson
it's the sweet science
yeah.
to Roy Jones, whereas Tyson
is emotional. It's emotion.
It is.
He lets his emotion go.
Yeah, that's a good one, Peter.
So he'll swing for the fences once he gets emotional. Once he gets hit, he's gonna fucking flip the switch.
I don't know.
And he's gonna open up.
Mm-hmm.
It depends how quick Roy Jones's hands are.
How quick both of them are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested.
Like,
don't get me wrong, I'm interested in
like
the fight.
during the weigh-in, during the weigh-in, you see them, and you're like, man, these guys are soft looking. But then you're like, they're 50 fucking years old, and it's not like 50 with steroids, HGH. Like these guys are 50, like naturally, you know, because they're being tested. There's like a commission looking over them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's not like, but I know this guy that's 50 and he's chingón. Like, yeah, because he's fucking doing cocaine and every other drug out there, you know, to help him out. Where these guys are like clean as fuck. Yeah, they've maybe have done drugs in the past or whatever, but they're clean as fuck right now going into the fight. They look a little soft, but they're a 50-year-old that's in shape, and that's like a different story.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't know if I want to watch it. Would you guys be interested in watching that?
I want to watch it.
How much is it?
I don't know.
I want to see the Spence also.
Dude, I was thinking, your birthday, we watch Errol Spence.
It's $50
It's on a Saturday, right?
Errol Spence, yeah, it's on a Saturday. Errol Spence Jr. versus.
No, I'm talking the Tyson.
Oh,
It's $50.
$50. God damn, fucking Tyson. Dude, there's so many fucking pay-per-views.
There's
Isn't there like a UFC coming up?
That same day?
Is it?
No, I don't know.
When's that next UFC? Like the next UFC pay-per-view. There's a goddamn fly in here.
today?
I
at
thought-
8?
Oh, really? That's on ESPN too. Oh, okay. It's not like a fucking pay-per-view. I thought Conor McGregor was supposed to fight. Wasn't
Shit, I don't even know.
he? Do you think the UFC kind of oversaturated its product?
Recently, yeah. Because they
'Cause-
have like Wednesday fights, Saturday fights. They have ESPN2 fights. They have fucking pay-per-view fights. Like all within a month. They have probably like 5 events in a month at least.
Yeah,
Am I
I think
wrong? Like
no, that's
it's
a
turning
lot.
into like WWE. Like
That's true.
there's like
Yeah.
there's like a fucking
Well, that's what I kind of saw like coming. How they started inserting their interim champions. You know, like this guy hasn't fought in like two fights or a year or whatever. So then they come up with an interim.
like the pace
champion.
it's too high pace.
What do you mean too high pace?
Well, like they're just trying to get in as many fights within a period. Yeah, make as much money as you can in that period.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did.
And they watered themselves down.
Yeah.
Because like when they say, "Oh, I'm the UFC champ," well, okay, you're the UFC champ.
There's like 2 champions in that division because you got the interim and then you got the fucking main champion and then you got the number 1 contender. So it's like 3 guys.
Which is kind of weird because like people
like
criticize boxing because there's like the
exactly. And this is one organization.
Yeah,
only.
yeah. And but that's what I'm saying is people criticize boxing for having so many different associations, federations, whatever. Like the IBF, whatever the fuck.
WBA,
WBO, there's so many of them. Yeah, UFC's doing that to themselves in their own organization. They're doing it with interim. Oh, well, this is the interim. This is the interim lightweight. This is the interim welterweight, middleweight. Fucking, there's too many. Oh, this is the number 1 contender, and it's a pay-per-view. This is the number 2 fighting a number 5 contender, and it's a pay-per-view. They saturated themselves. They watered down their own product.
Anthony,
it kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, it
I
definitely.
mean, I still like watching. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, who the fuck is on top?
It definitely hurts the sport.
I know.
It hurts the sport, and it gives it almost an insignificance of the belt itself.
Yeah,
you know,
it's showing fights.
Yeah, it's just showing fights, and then part of the reason why people see fights is to find out who's the best. And if you have 3 guys that are
considered
the best, it kind of like, well, okay, well, I guess, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's nice to have contenders, but it's another thing to have champions.
Well, it's another thing to have contenders that fucking earn the right to be a contender, not just because of their popularity at the time. Do you know what I mean? Like,
give me an example.
Like you could give, okay. To me, Conor McGregor isn't a champion anymore.
Well, not anymore, but back in the day when the rise...
But they're still riding the Conor McGregor train.
Well, hold on. The rise of Conor McGregor was absolutely awesome. And I'm not a Conor McGregor fan, but it was awesome.
Yes.
Because he did beat everyone in that division, despite on... Like, I go back to that Aldo fight. I was like, God damn it, Aldo. Why'd you have to open up? Like, be a fucking idiot. Like,
yeah.
But he beat who he was supposed to beat. He beat him, and he beat him in a way that was, like, fucking badass.
Okay, no.
So,
I wouldn't
McGregor
even
did
use
that.
McGregor.
But then later on, now you're right. Now they're riding the McGregor gravy train, right? They're just fucking going with the McGregor name. He's so popular. There's not another MMA fighter out there that's more popular than McGregor. They're riding that train definitely. Because right now, he hasn't beaten everyone. He's on a fucking losing streak. Like, but he still has that name, but he's not that great of a fighter anymore.
I wouldn't even say he's a top 5, honestly.
No, because he's been out of the game for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
But yet they'll still sell his...
He's lost to, he lost to Diaz. He lost to Khabib. He's lost, like,
Okay, look at it. They come up with a pay-per-view Khabib and McGregor again, right? We all know, I'm pretty sure Khabib fucking kills McGregor again.
Well, Khabib retired already.
But he would, if they brought it up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, Khabib kills him. So you're having a guy who's fucking retired and a guy who's fucking not even a number 5 contender.
Well, that's partially the reason why McGregor wants to jump into boxing and fight Pacquiao now. And then, like...
fight a guy who's fucking 80 years old.
So, like, actually, but here's the thing, dude. We were talking about this yesterday because Chris and I were talking about this. Terrence Crawford just fought last week or whatever it was, right? One of the pound for pound best fighters in the world in boxing, Terrence Crawford. And who does he call out? Not Errol Spence, who's another person that's considered pound for pound. He calls out Manny Pacquiao. Why the fuck does Terrence Crawford call out a guy that's in his 40s and not in his prime?
Because it's a payday.
Because it's a payday. And that's what upsets me about combat sports. Not only boxing and not only UFC. Not only boxing, but and UFC. They both are all about the money.
Yeah.
Whereas like the NFL,
well, you make as much money as you can in that
NBA,
time frame.
MLB, NHL, it doesn't matter. MLS, it's all about being the best team, best organization, best franchise. It's all about being the best. Whereas combat sports, it's about the money.
You can make that argument for any sport.
No, Peter. No, Peter, that's where you're wrong. It's about the money. It's about the money because
there's a lot of people that go to shitty teams just to get a payday.
No. Hold on.
And they know they're not going to win a championship.
You're not. And Anthony's going to side with me on this. With team sports, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the best team. It's about the best competition. It's about being the best. Where in combat sports, it's about the money. You don't know for a fact who is the best fighter out there in boxing or in MMA. And I'm a fan of both. But in the NFL, in that year, you do know who's the best. Yes or no, Anthony? Because in the NFL, you have to go through the playoffs. You don't just make it to the Super Bowl by reputation. You make it through to the Super Bowl by the gauntlet. Going through the gauntlet, and then the last two teams, they play against each other, and then whoever wins that, they win the championship, the Super Bowl. Right?
See, I would like.
Yeah, but it's a system.
I would like UFC.
Whereas if in the UFC, you're
be
going
like,
by popularity. In boxing, you're going by popularity.
Well, yeah,
you're going by the money.
With you there.
We're in football, NBA. I mean, in NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, MLS. It doesn't matter.
But how many
There's no draft. There's no draft. It's different. I mean, you can't.
No. But what I'm saying is,
but you're saying that people they choose to fucking not to. They're not competing for a championship it's more off of reputation.
Mm-hmm.
And that happens in the NFL. There are people that are number one fucking draft picks and they go with a shitty team and they sign on it
hold on, Peter.
because they're getting a fucking payday. We talked about this last week.
No, Peter. It's not
Yes.
it's not like the New England Patriots won all those championships based off pure popularity. They won by going through a playoff system where they had to beat this team, this team, this team.
Yeah, but it's
to
a
win a
different
championship.
system.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, the UFC's not set up in a tier like that where it's
exactly.
It's
based on popularity. Would you not agree, Anthony?
Yeah, but it's because
based on
it's
popularity.
like bananas and watermelon. It's not the same.
No, but what I'm saying is,
So whose fault is that?
They try.
No, I'm not saying it's.
They try to put the best
anyone.
against the best,
And they used to.
Always.
They used to have tournaments.
I'll give you an example. When we did our live show of the UFC, the Melee Observer, you guys can go and check it out. Melee Observer. We were calling UFC fights. And Pat probably knows more UFC than we do. He was choosing fights based on popularity. Who was going to be the winner based on popularity? Based on name recognition, right? And he got just about every fight wrong. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, but I mean it's different.
And that's the thing. You're not basing on who's the better fighter. You're basing on popularity.
Who's the better
whoever's in
publicist?
the cage? Whoever's in the cage at that time, you only had to beat that person. You're basing that sport has so many holes where the champion may not be the best fighter in the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The champion may not be the best fighter in the world. They may be in the top 5 or top 10, but they're not the best fighter in the world. They give the impression that fighter is
Is
the
the
best,
best.
but they're not the best.
I believe that.
Whereas in the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, that year, that team was the best. And if they weren't, they at least had to go through the gauntlet. And when I
So-
mean gauntlet, they had to go through the playoff system. They had to beat this team. Then the next round, they had to beat that team. And then the next round and the next round, all the way up to the finals, the championship, the World Series, the Super Bowl, whatever
So,
you want to call
Abel,
it.
would
They
you-
had to go through a system to be the best.
Would you rather see a tournament?
Tournament?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the Kumite.
Yeah. Fight to the death,
Like,
man.
like
Fight
yeah,
to
like
the death.
like there'd be like one fight every month. There's a tournament, right? Like,
Yeah.
there'd be there's 100 fights, 100 top fighters, right?
Yeah.
Starting February, the 100 top fighters that you deem are worth it.
Yeah.
Then the next 3 months, the winners of that, right? So the 50 fighters. And then in the next 3 months, 25 fighters. And then 2 months or whatever, whatever fucking gap
I
you
think
in-
they have to keep it within a respectable amount of time.
Yeah, well,
because
fighter, I'm just giving that as a
fighters-
fucking.
there's a certain timeline where fighters are always fading.
Yeah, that was hypothetical. I'm
So,
just saying,
no,
like,
no, I
using
understand.
a fucking month.
I think,
but also, like, there's so many commissions and all that you have to have a time frame from fights. Because
yeah, of
you're
course,
fucking, you'll be
of
all dumb and
course.
contigo afterwards.
So I think what they do is put on a tournament where they can every 2 months or
Like how every sport has their championship
Yeah.
day, which there's the Super Bowl, there's the World Series.
I think every 3
Imagine UFC did that shit.
I think every 3 months they have the bracket fights. Okay, so maybe it's a 16, a top 16 contenders. One versus 16, 2 versus 15, so on and so on. Right. Every 3 months they go through that bracket till the end of the year. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then they have undercards to that. Those undercards are qualifiers for a potential admission to next year's
I agree with that.
top 16 rankings to insert themselves into. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I do.
So
I would watch that shit better.
So they
Like,
do
okay,
that.
February 1st, the 100-man qualifier or whatever.
Exactly.
And then
every year they have
April something will be the fucking next round of the UFC championship. And then the fucking next 2 months, this is the next round or whatever. And then fucking December something will be the fucking championship fights.
Well, that's
and then
what-
you could have fucking prelims of the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 8th place, whatever.
Well,
the fuck.
that's
You're talking
why-
like Mortal Kombat.
yeah, exactly.
But
Well,
wouldn't that be cool? I
look-
was the UFC 2020 champion.
exactly.
I am the king of
So-
2020. Rather
so-
than having 3 fights for a championship belt, you have one, but they went through the gauntlet. They went through the fucking.
Well, I remember Pride used to have this where they would do like a tournament in one night. And I think one night is kind of ridiculous because
That'd be cool.
I
too.
could fight like
I'd watch it.
if it's a tournament 1 through 8, right? Peter could be the 1 seed and I could be the 8 seed. And Peter could fuck me up, dude. He could absolutely kick my ass, but I landed an elbow that fucking cuts him like a deep cut. But he ends up knocking me out like 5 seconds later. But then the very next fight, Peter still has that cut in this very same night. You understand what I'm saying?
It's like the Kumite.
It's like a disadvantage. That's why I say like every 3 months. So you go from a bracket 1 through 16. Then the very next pay-per-view is 3 months later, and it's 1 through 8.
Yeah.
But then the undercards are the prelims to get into next year's, fucking qualification or whatever the fuck. Then the next pay-per-view 3 months later is 1 through 4. Okay? The semifinal round, right? And the undercards are the prelims continuing to get into next year's Kumite, whatever the fuck. And then the last pay-per-view, the last 3 months, 3 months later, the last pay-per-view of the year gets you in, like it's the undercards, and it gets you into the Kumite for next year. And you have the championship, the main event is the championship for every single weight division or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a possibility. And I think you have an opportunity, since it's every 3 months, you have an opportunity, because there are so many weight divisions, to put out a pay-per-view every single month, because there's, you know, the bantamweight, featherweight, flyweight, fucking
you just
lightweight,
offset 'em.
middleweight.
You would offset them.
Exactly. So you go through that.
So this would
whole
be the
fucking
lightweight,
system.
bantamweight. This would be
Exactly.
welterweight, heavyweight.
You go through that whole system. So if you want to, like,
capitalize on pay-per-view
Yeah.
revenue, you do it by monthly.
if you want to fucking, you know, get rid of all the speculation and everything, you do that system. And then that's why, like Peter said, you have the heavyweight champion of 2020, heavyweight champion of 2021. Every single year, there's either, you know, a different champion or a
And they're
consecutive-
training all year.
or a consecutive
like
champion.
any athlete.
Any athlete trains all year.
Yeah. Call Dana White.
I don't know. I think we're onto something. Anyways, I'm done.
I think we are onto something. I think we are.
I think
onto
we
some
should start our own fighting fucking
bare knuckle fighting outside on the patio studio.
studio.
I will say
Patio
this:
studio.
how great is that fucking?
I know. I want to
stage?
jump on the drums right now.
How great is that stage, guys?
I'm gonna jump on.
Fucking Anthony absolutely just fucking took
not
this
done yet.
studio into a next level. We totally look forward to having some live shows here in the studio.
Got some guests.
Yeah, we got some guests lined up for y'all. This was the 50th, guys. 50th episode. Like, how crazy is that? Anthony, how much have you enjoyed this progression of the show?
Oh, dude, it's been awesome. Seriously, it's been fun. Like I said, I mean, the different challenges that it, the different challenges it brings to, upgrade and make the show better is fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely something I look forward to.
Peter, what about you over there?
Nah, man. I just enjoy being able to get together, bullshit about what's going on, what we like, and then just bring in some interesting people and getting to know what they're doing. You know, we're giving an outlet for them, but it's also an outlet for ourselves. So it's been a fun time, and I just see things getting bigger and better for us.
Yeah. You know what, man? I am looking forward to potentially the next 50 episodes here on The Middle is Open. I want to give a huge shout out to Amber for always hosting us and always putting out those great t-shirts. And how cool were those mugs that we are using earlier today? I mean, Amber totally helps us out with this show. And I want to give a shout out to all the guests that we've had in the past. They've definitely made this show so much better and just giving us a different look at things, man. It's always nice to just hear what's going on around the city, as well as just being opened up to many things that are out there. And then of course, fucking Anthony with these beautiful Christmas trees behind me right here. I don't know which way I'm pointing, but these Christmas trees are fucking dope, Anthony. Where'd you get them, man?
I don't know. Amber picked them up last year, and so she was like, I guess she picked them up with the show in mind. And
Yeah.
so it was the first time we got to set them up.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We have some fucking Christmas trees. We cashed the keg. We're just about out of beer. Guys, this is a Saturday show, and you know what? It was a fun show. You know what? I'm ready, man. I'm ready for another 50.
Another 50. Here we come.
Here we come. Guys, this was The Middle is Open.
Trying to do a motherfucking podcast in here, shit.